You have to be prepared to go and dig. It's one of those where it's not
That's
very
okay.
organized. It's not that it's not clean. It's just there's so much stuff.
Yeah.
But today it was a madhouse. I mean, there were so many
Oh,
people.
it
in there. Oh
was.
yeah, because it's 50% off.
Yeah.
But it's until I think they said 8 o'clock tonight.
Wow.
I got $2 jeans for Rick. Because with his new job, he has to wear jeans. So. And he didn't have any. When Destiny came home last time, she took all of her jeans.
Oh, she did?
She did. She said boyfriend cut jeans are in.
Oh, yeah.
Old Navy jeans have never fit me. They've always been either too big in the waist and fit my butt, or fit me in the waist and not fit my butt. It's like, I don't know what it is. You know.
Hey, Diana.
Yes. You gotta find what you like. So there's a brand that Sam's carries. It's 7, and I get them for like 17, 18 bucks. And I love them. They've got stretch. They're comfortable. They come in different cuts and colors. And because I had to buy a bunch of jeans whenever I started training at the warehouses because I was going to be on the floor. So. What? There's several brands there. That Wild Stable brand, Heidi loves their jeans. We got her some 90s inspired jeans. They look like the Janko jeans that we used to wear. I was like, oh my God, girl. Fashion does come around.
It's funny. Yeah, you just gotta figure out, because finally I found the old lady
Yeah.
that worked out.
And then they stopped making them.
And then you're like, no, really.
Well, it's like whenever you find a bra that you like, and then they discontinue it, and you're like, does nobody else have, like me? Because, come on, this was the most comfortable bra I ever had.
That's exactly how I felt. Victoria's Secret had a t-shirt.
Yes! And then they stopped making it. But now they have one, it's called, I think it's called the Everyday Bra, is what I ended up wearing. Because I don't want padding or push-up or, I mean, come on, chick, I ain't trying to get no man. I got one.
Like they either highlight something that it's not even what you wanted,
Yeah.
or they don't have it.
No. And then on top of that, the great thing was whenever I did go there to get a bra and I got fitted, she said, oh, you're a D. And I went, what? Sold. Never in my life without having a child growing within me have I been that big. Sold. And then I thought about it and I'm like, oh, I'm just fat.
Oh, no.
But still, score. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I had so many compliments on the lemonade nails.
You
But
did.
the double French was
Yes.
what everybody commented on, really, that they really liked the double
Oh,
French.
nice. Yeah, it's real popular.
So if we don't do the gator French on the two
Yes.
fingers, we can do maybe
Do another double?
Do the 2 tones of green that we're doing for our
Okay.
gator, or a green and white, or whatever.
We're doing gator nails today.
King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard.
Yes.
If anybody knows who that is, they'll have to tell us. So this is their gator logo. So we're
Yeah.
going to do them across these 3.
Oh, yeah.
And then these 2 will be French. So see, if we do the double French, we can just use the 2 tones of green to do that. I know. I'm excited for this manicure. Isn't he adorable? And I wore my King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard shirt.
She's all ready.
Australia. So they've got like 30 albums out, I think. They do hallucinogenic drugs and then write a bunch of songs.
Oh, gosh.
And it's funny. So there's one called Iron Lung. That's about somebody stuck in an iron lung. There's one called Hell's Itch. And I was listening to it with my old manager, and I was like, what a weird song. And he goes, well, Hell's Itch is a real thing. And I was like, no. So I had to Google it. It is. It's like this thing where people will rip their skin off almost because it itches so bad.
Oh, that's terrible.
And the NGRI, which is a small aneurysm in the brain or something. And every album is a different genre, so to speak. So there's one that's very happy and a lot of harmonica and upbeat, and then the next one's going to be a smooth 70s jazz type, and then the next one will be hard rock. So it's a fun group because they're not really one type of music.
Yeah, we'll have to give them a listen.
So my old manager introduced me to them, and I love it just because it seems like no matter what kind of mood I'm in, I'm like, this fits. This fits. Yeah. And then my favorite thing is the singer throughout the songs, there's always a woo at some point. So it's like, you didn't know you needed that until you're sitting there and you're like, today's gonna suck. Woo! All right, today's not so bad. Woo! I'm with you. And I love it because they're singing about weird stuff, yet it's done in this little with the woo thrown in, and you're like, you have to pay attention.
It almost kind of, so from you describing it, it almost reminds me of Violent Femmes a little bit.
You know what? Yes, one of their albums, actually, I did kind of say it reminded me a lot of them. So
Okay.
you guys have to check them out. They have so many different albums out there. Cold Cadaver, my mom loves that song, which is about a zombie. So I like they're a lot of fun. My old manager has seen them. He went to Portugal and saw them in Portugal. He's going to New York later this year to see them.
Wow.
He saw them at Red Rocks.
Red Rocks. Oh, I love Red Rocks.
I know.
This is a strange
Bucket
bit.
list. I want to go see it there. Something. I don't care who it is. I just want to go see it there. What are you guys doing tonight for the 4th?
Nothing. Probably watch that movie we're talking about.
Oh. We had somebody popping them off last night, so of course the dogs were. Get the Benadryl.
We did too.
I don't know. When the kids were little, there was something fun about piling up in the car and going. But after the second or third time of doing it, and you deal with all the people and the traffic, and it's hot and sweaty and mosquitoes and.
Okay. Let's get you them.
I think so. And then on top of that, now they charge at places. It used to be you would just go somewhere.
So I'm just removing the bulk right now.
You just watch, and now they're charged. Yeah.
This bit I got from Amazon from Melody Susie, and it's a little unusual. It's not my favorite. I don't know that I'll use it again.
Oh, great.
No, it's not doing anything bad. It's just, it seems like it's not leaving a smooth surface, which is fine because I'm going to run a different bit over it anyway. But, you know, the more that it can kind of help a little bit, the better, you know.
That'd be kind of cool where you just. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to switch to my little bitty bit.
I mean, that would be fun.
Little bitty sanding band bit.
I mean, I've never seen one in person, but I've seen
I've seen them on TV. Yeah. 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 Right?
And we're just going to run it on 6.
But we are going to have to cut them down just a hair.
Okay.
Because I'm leaving. I fly out Sunday.
Okay. No problem.
California.
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 Nice.
It's Ontario, California, so it's about an hour outside of LA. So I'll be there for 10 days. Over the weekend, I plan on at least going to the beach and putting my toesies in the sand. For the love of God, if I'm that close to an ocean, I have to go to it.
I was gonna say, so you are gonna go to the ocean?
At least, yeah.
Nice.
I don't typically get in the ocean.
Uh-huh.
At least not if I'm by myself, because that's not safe. Somebody needs to be there in case Jaws comes up.
Yes. There has been a lot of shark attacks lately.
Well, I'm a tasty hunk of meat. I've got a
Yeah.
lot of meat on these thighs, so they might
Yeah,
look at
we
me
gotta
and
be
go, "That's a
careful."
seal. That's a
Yeah.
walrus.
They won't have to eat again for
No.
like
No,
a
no,
little
no.
while.
And then they'll get up and take a bite and go, that was not what I thought it was going to be. So, yeah, but I will at least at some point go to the ocean. But other than that, I don't have plans. The last time I was there, I did the La Brea tar pits.
Uh-huh.
I'm not a theme park person.
Yeah,
So
nah.
no desire to do that. That's expensive. So, I mean, Disney is cute, but I'm not going to pay what they want to go to the park. No. No. I mean, again, it's one of those things that's like, eh. I mean, Universal, I'd go, but all I'd want is the Jurassic Park. I could care. Oh, and How to Train Your Dragon. I'd go see that. But everything else, me. But
I'm just smoothing this out and removing anything that's close to the skin that I couldn't get with the hunkier bit. Yeah, I was gonna say, are there any fun museums in California?
there probably is. I mean, the last time I was there, I did La Brea, and they had a museum and the tar pit. And I had wanted to see that. Y'all remember the volcano with Tommy Lee Jones? Where they,
Yes.
the tar pits is where they started figuring out that the stuff was coming out from under. And I was all like, ooh, that looks cool. And I'm a huge dinosaur person, so I love that stuff. So I was there. I was working second shift. Nobody wanted to go with me. And I was like, you know what? I'm not waiting. I'm going. This is how Becky ended up in Compton.
Oh, no. By yourself?
By myself.
Oh, no.
Yes, there was. And I called Rick and I go, hey! And he goes, what? I go, just talk to me for a little bit. I'm in Compton. And he goes, oh, time to turn on some NWA and roll down those windows. And I was like, no, that's a negative. We're driving a rental Sentra right now, okay? We do not look like we listen to NWA. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm near Mount Baldy.
So how far is this?
When we went last time I was there, it took like an hour and a half for us to drive out there. So not uber bad. I mean, we went to Laguna Beach and I ate lunch at this really nice little restaurant on the beach. So I'll probably do that again.
And you're going by yourself this time or
Well,
no?
it's work.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Me and my coworkers. So if anybody
Okay.
else wants to go, I mean, they're fine. And I've got a pool at the hotel, so I'll spend lots of time there. Yeah. I think they said Long Beach, Huntington Beach. That's the one that he said is not far from us. And I haven't been there, so I might venture out and try that one.
Can you see Jandy living in California?
Yes, she fit right in.
Oh, the Point Pacific Lighthouse.
Ooh.
Oh, there's a lighthouse?
Oh, Queen.
The Queen
Oh,
Mary.
yeah, the Queen Mary would be
The
fun.
Queen Mary.
Yeah, you can do the ghost tour on the Queen Mary. Oh my gosh. I would totally do that.
You'll have to send me the link to that one, Jandy, so that I remember.
Yes.
That would be fun. I don't. Didn't they shut down the Spruce Goose?
Well, see, I don't know now.
What is the spruce goose?
It was the big wooden airplane, wasn't it?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like the biggest.
Yeah.
Is it, what's his,
Famous guy that got.
yeah, that's what I was going to say. Not Tom Hughes. What's his name?
It was
Hughes. You know who I'm
Howard
talking.
Hughes.
Yes, Howard.
Yeah.
Not Tom.
Not big, but
Massive flying boat. But I was
the aquarium of the Pacific's there.
Okay.
Any of the
So that, I was going to say that I could do too. I do love to go visit the aquariums and the zoos when I go places, just because you never know what they're going to have. The one in San Antonio is really cool.
What shape are you thinking, Becky?
The same square round.
Okay.
Just for durability. Since
Yep.
we're traveling, we're going to trim it down just a hair.
Yep.
Just because we're traveling.
Yes.
Otherwise, we'd be at what is probably my preferred length.
Okay, got it.
But since I am going to be in a warehouse and struggling with suitcase,
Yep.
that's just to be safe.
Totally
Just a
makes
little
sense.
bit.
Yep.
Oh, when I come back 400 pounds, you'll know why. That's I was going to say, and I would have no regrets at all.
Right.
I'd come wobbling in, just be like, y'all, King's Hawaiian.
Okay, we're going to get our shape done. So we're going to do a little bit shorter and square. So let's go ahead and start by shortening.
Yeah, see, I usually look for things like that to go to. I don't like theme parks. I look for little fun museums, aquariums. Ooh, excuse me, sorry.
You're
Zoos.
okay.
Or if I can find like a nature preserve sometimes, like that Sharkarosa thing that we did. If I can find something like that, then I'm all in. Ooh. But I'm in California. That has to be somewhere out there that I can pet something Californian.
Dolphins. Why don't you go do the dolphin thing?
I've done the dolphin pets before.
Oh, okay.
I've done that. I haven't swam with them, but I've done the
Okay.
pets and the feedings.
Uh-huh.
And that's fun, but I want something that I can pet.
Like that's soft, you mean?
Yes, I want something cuddly.
Yeah.
And cute.
I get that.
I want to cuddle something. I always miss my dogs when I travel, so
You need to take one of them with you.
I would have to buy a seat for them.
Oh.
And they've never been on an airplane.
Yeah, you're right.
And I would hate to do that to them. If I had started them off as puppies, they say that if you're going to travel with your pets, to do it when they're puppies to get them used to the pressure. So I don't want to do that at this age.
No.
I
You
mean,
need a little one.
Rascal's small enough. He could go
Yes.
and carry on, but even Rascal isn't used to it. So just the flight, they say that just the flight itself can stress a dog out. So I know if they're not used to it. I do love some chimkins and waffles.
Okay.
Isn't that where they did Friday, the movie Friday? Didn't they have part of that in Chicken and Waffles someplace? I don't have a Costco card. I have a Sam's membership.
Oh, I got to sneeze. Hang on. Achoo!
Bessie.
Thank you.
I mean, but you can't go far without running into a Walmart nowadays. So. Yeah. And I want to find somewhere I can get just like a good seafood boil. Some crab legs. Some Pacific crab. Oh. When you're that close to the water, if you don't eat seafood, that is a party foul.
Oh, yeah.
and a
I
half.
agree. Yeah, because you're going to get some fresh seafood.
Yeah.
Some fresh.
Whenever I go near Seattle, I eat salmon until I'm about to grow gills because it's fresh up there. So
Oh,
I'm like,
yeah.
that's what I'm eating.
I heard, too, that Seattle has good Thai food because they have good, fresh seafood.
So my coworker, when we were there, did go have Thai. And
Uh-huh.
he said this was some of the best Thai.
Oh.
So I missed that night because I had to do homework.
Yeah, I bet that
Hashtag
would be
adulting.
good. Yep. Sometimes we have to.
Yeah, but no, really, really good fancy food up there. And then when I was in Pennsylvania, of course, they were like, "You're gonna eat the Philly cheesesteaks." I had one. I did, because I wasn't not going to have it. I did scrape everything off the bun because the bun was so thick, and I just ate the innards. But it was good. The meat was nice and tender. Lots of peppers and onions. So needless to say, I burped up a bunch of peppers and onions for the rest of the day. But hey, speaking of which, I had onions on my lunch today, so I'm sorry if I burped.
Oh, no.
Mom treated me to Whataburger, and I was like, I'm not turning you down.
Whataburger has a tendency to do that. Is it because of the onions, you
It's
think?
the onions.
Oh.
The onions always get me. I end up burping up onions, but I can't not eat them. They're so good. And I don't know why. I love Whataburger. It's one of my favorite burger places, like fast food style burgers.
Okay, I'm going to kind of check. I'm going to go a little bit shorter on this one. Okay. Your thumbs.
Oh, and when Hillary and I were in San Francisco a few years ago, we saw the port where they filmed a lot of the original Top Gun. And they still had the boat from the original Top Gun movies out there. So we went and saw that. And we were both like, where's our Tom Cruise? And every short guy that walked by, we'd be like, oh, is that him? You don't. He could be incognito.
Okay, let's get our cuticles.
Getting ready for a show.
I'm going to zoom you guys in for just a little bit.
Oh, they've moved it. I wonder how they moved it. Did they fly it? Or did they move it piece by piece?
Oh, that's a good question.
Danny,
Probably piece by piece. It probably doesn't work. What do you think? I mean,
I don't know.
319 feet wingspan.
wow.
Yeah, but still, the idea of going up in the sky in something made out of wood, just kind of like, what?
Yeah, 300,000 pounds empty weight.
What? I don't want to think about the planes. I mean, Destiny's tried to explain the physics, and I'm like, just don't.
It doesn't make sense.
It helps me just not to know. I get in,
Yeah.
I say a prayer, I buckle
Yes.
my seatbelt.
Especially lately.
And
Do you
when
know what
I
I'm saying?
land- Yeah, we're not going to talk about that. I'm getting on a plane Sunday, so when I
Yes.
land, I just go, thank you, God. Thank you so much.
Magic.
The pilot knows what he's doing,
That's right.
so
Well, I haven't heard of anything bad happening in California like that, so
no.
I think you're good.
No.
Yeah.
No. For right now, I think I'm okay. So. Oh.
I keep thinking that they're going to be more careful and we're going to stop seeing so many plane crashes, but I don't know.
Well, I think part of it too is they're short-handed on so many
Yeah.
people, so you have to wonder, are they short-handed with the people that maintain?
Mm-hmm.
I have a pilot up there.
Yeah.
I'm just checking.
I just want to make sure there's two of y'all, not just one in a monkey.
Right.
Monkey. Well, is the monkey trying? Yeah, okay.
But can the monkey hold it? By the way, when you log into HBO, watch The Righteous Gemstones.
Oh, we have. We love it.
Oh my gosh! I
I'm gonna
just
switch
finished
glasses.
it. Now I will say there was a lot of male nudity in it that I was like, what is this?
It was so good, though.
I don't need to see all this. But it was such a fun show.
Yes, it was a
just
great show.
So goofy. So
I'm thinning
fun.
this out for us.
Yes.
Ended it well, too.
I like how they wrapped it up. Yes.
Yeah, I was sad it ended, but he'll have something else happen.
Oh, you mean it's not gonna? You mean
No,
there are no
it's
more
done.
seasons? Oh, wow.
It is done.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. The finale was Kelvin and Keith getting married. Okay, can we just
Yes.
have a moment of Keith appreciation here?
I love Keith. Yes. I was telling Jandy, he's probably one of my absolute favorite actors on that show.
I mean, for one, it's the way that he...
Did you guys in chat ever watch The Righteous Gemstones?
the mannerisms.
It's so good.
And the one where it's raining and he's calling it the devil's pee. Because you're scared of the devil's pee.
They were all great actors, though, in it, you know? But my favorite was Keith and the sister.
Judith.
Judith. Yeah, Judy. Yeah, love Judy.
Dr. Watson.
Dr. Watson, yes. Dr. When he's in the bathroom holding the hair dryer over the bathtub. And she's just like, oh, son, no. Oh my gosh. And the lady that was in Will and Grace when they brought her in for the last season to play the best friend, I thought, well,
Oh,
that's a
yeah.
perfect
Oh my
person to put in
gosh.
this show. She fits the whole cast so
You know
well.
what? I didn't even realize that's who it was.
Really?
No, Jandy, you didn't say anything to me. I did not realize it was Karen.
Yep.
Now it makes complete sense, but oh my gosh, no, I didn't realize.
It's hard to recognize her without the trademark voice that she used on Will
Yeah,
and Grace.
yeah.
So whenever you hear her talk for real, it's like, wait a minute, that's not you. Could you please?
Well,
go
no
back
wonder
to-
she was so funny and such a
Yes,
good actress.
yes.
Shoot.
When the kids walk in on them and they're doing, where is her nose?
Oh my
About
lord.
that time Rick walks into the room and goes, what the hell are you watching?
He didn't watch it with you?
No.
Oh my gosh.
No, I've been watching it while he's been working because he closes.
Oh, okay.
So, and I can't watch our shows together,
Yeah.
so I have to watch my own shows.
And
How long does he work till?
He works 1 till 9 or 2 to 10. Those are his 2 shifts. So he doesn't get home till 11 o'clock most nights that he works because he has to clean up. Well, he's meat department, so he's got to clean up in the back.
Oh,
now everybody is
counter.
watching the Love Island, I think, is the big thing right now. Have you started watching that?
I attempted and I could not do it.
Okay, I haven't tried the new
I
one.
have a hard time with those.
Me
types
too.
of
I know
shows.
it. I normally
know
don't watch
why.
them.
There's something so gross about all those people
I
making
agree.
out with the same person, and
I kind of agree. But, you know, it's like what my niece is watching, what my sister's watching, everybody's watching it. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to have a conversation with them, you know, and it'd be kind of a fun conversation.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to put myself in it. So,
yeah. Well,
so I'm going to have to start. I did start one actually, and I got 2 episodes into it, and then I realized I was on a different season. I was like, oh, great.
yeah. I tried.
So-
I put it on. I was on a plane, and they had it on there, so I was like, "Oh, let me just try since I'm stuck." And within the first 10 minutes, there's like 3 people that have swapped spit with the same guy. And I'm just like, this is herpes. That's all this is. It's herpes waiting to happen. I just can't. I just can't.
COVID.
I mean, it's just, ugh. I don't know. Maybe I'm old and that's it. I mean, probably once upon a time it would have been like, it's not like they're sleeping together. It's just a kiss, but it's like, he put his tongue in her mouth. Then he put his tongue in her mouth. Now he's putting his tongue in your mouth and it's been in those other 2 mouths. You don't know where those other 2 girls have been. Beyond that, we don't know who he was smooching on that they didn't film.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even think about that. You're right, though.
I don't know why. I'm old. That's it. It's just. bleh. And I tried to watch the first season of Love is Blind. Hillary was watching that one. And that one I was a little bit better with because they weren't making out all the time. They weren't looking at each other. It was based on conversations and stuff like that. But then still, it's like they walk up to see each other, and what's the first thing they say is, "Oh, you're hot."
They need, you know what they need? What I would love to watch? Wouldn't this be fun if you had, like, let's say couples, do it like a Love Island or whatever, or like one of those shows, but do it with like couples in their 50s and 60s.
See?
Or like people in their 50s
Yeah,
and
that might
60s.
be more fun. 'Cause
I
they'd
think it would be
little
a
bit
lot of
more
fun.
Reserved and
Yeah.
a little bit less lit.
Yeah, and not gross people. Like, get, you know,
No,
good
real
people.
average people.
Yeah,
that are
exactly.
looking for relationships.
Yes.
They're older. They're wiser. They don't stand there in something that looks like dental floss.
No, it could actually be really funny because, you you might get the girdle. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No,
people
but
may have.
sometimes too, those older men, they're
Uh-huh.
sassy.
Yeah,
Oh,
possibly.
that one that Golden Bachelor? Didn't
Yeah.
Oh, they
yeah.
did do a Golden Bachelor.
Yeah, The Bachelor's a little bit different than Love Island, though, because it's one guy, and typically you don't see a lot of the making out until they get down to like the last 3 or 4. Excuse me. Before that, it
Oh,
seems like a
okay.
lot more of the chase. Mwah.
Uh-huh. And dates and
Yeah,
stuff.
dates. There's hand holding. There's hugging. There might be a little bit of making out, but it's not as intense.
Yeah, Love Island is pretty,
Love Island is.
they get into it
They
pretty
start
quick.
grinding on each other, and you're like, wow.
Just MTV Spring Break.
Yeah. Polly Shore's gonna come running out at some point, going, "Whoa, buddy!" I can't. And I still watch my guilty pleasure show is Love After Lockup.
Oh, gosh.
It's so bad, it's good. Y'all have no idea. These people are so dumb. If anybody out there is dating a felon or married to a prisoner, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
That is not what I meant. It just, these people that go on this show, it's like
On that Love After Lockup?
Love After Lockup.
Are they?
Go on the chat and make sure I didn't offend somebody. So it's typically, it'll be like a man or a woman, and they've gone through some kind of a prison pen pal system.
Oh,
And
okay.
they meet someone and they start chatting, and then they build this relationship. Well, then these men are like going to pick these women up from jail, and there's a Louis Vuitton bag or a Chanel bag and shoes and money and a brand new iPhone and oh baby, 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 baby. And then they can't wait to get to the hotel and hook up, and it's like, girl, you haven't even washed the prison cooties off of him yet.
Mm-mm.
And it's just, it's so funny.
Is it mostly women, too, that
No, it's both. I mean, you kind of get a really good mix of men and women. And this last season, they had a gay guy that his boyfriend was in prison for the second time during their relationship and was about to get out. They broke up. He wasn't ready to get sober. They were both addicts. It was very sad. But you get a good mix of guys and girls that do this. But sometimes it's listening to these people talk about, I met the love of my life, and it's somebody that's in prison, and you're thinking,
when you can't really know somebody that well if you're just getting to know them just in prison, you know what
well,
I'm saying?
that's what I'm saying is, you know, and then half of these women, when the man comes out, it's like they want to get married now.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa! Didn't even have a job yet. You want to get married, have a baby. There was one girl that was like, I want you to get me pregnant today.
Come on, back us up a little bit.
And I'm like, what?
There we
Girl,
go.
he doesn't have a job. And then you wonder, like, okay, they were sending these people money while they were in prison.
Uh-huh.
Where did all this money come from? Where did all this money go? I mean,
We're just going to wipe these off, get them nice and clean.
I don't know. It
Got a Gilmore Girls fan in here.
I did
yeah,
not
that
watch
was good.
Gilmore Girls. I'm sorry. I heard I need to watch it.
I have heard the same. Isn't Melissa McCarthy in that?
Is Melissa McCarthy in that?
I don't know. I've literally never seen a single
I haven't
episode.
either.
What little bit I do know about it is because one of my friends loves it and she quotes it constantly, and then I look at her and she goes, "Oh my God, it's Gilmore Girls," and I'm like,
Oh my God.
but then I quote my stuff and she looks at me and I'm like, "Oh, it's this." So
That was a big show.
That other girl that was in Handmaid's Tale too.
Elizabeth.
Moss?
Yeah.
No, one of the
Oh,
not as big characters. She came back in the last season.
is it the one that got beat up and had the eye thing?
No.
okay, you can relax for a second. I'm going to mix up our stuff. We're going to use
I thought we were
the
using
color
my
that
favorite.
you like. Yes, we're going to use that one. We're going to mix it, though, a little bit differently, but you'll like it.
So we can either do that one or thought.
Yes.
What if we did a white base?
Alexis Bledel.
Either one. I'd say milky white if we're going to do white.
That's what I'm thinking.
Do you want to do milky white
So-
instead of pink?
What do you think, Jandy, for my little gator? Should we do a milky white background or a pink background?
Yeah, what do you guys think? Let me show you guys the picture that we're going to do, and then you let us know if you think we should do more of a pink natural base or a milky white base. I'm going to show you the picture. So this is from a band, and you say the names because you say it best.
King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard.
So we're going to put him across 3 nails in the center on one hand. The other fingers we're going to do a French. That's going to be we're going to do like a crocodile French. And,
And green together.
oh, we got a black option. What do you think? Black. I didn't even think about black.
I like pink and green.
You like pink and green?
The only problem with the black
Mm-hmm.
is that whenever it starts to grow, it's going to be so noticeable. And my
Yes.
nails grow so fast. Otherwise, I would say, that sounds intriguing.
It does. It sounds very good. Kevin, that was a great idea.
If I'm not traveling, I will try that at some point.
Yes.
You'll have to remember that one, Jandy. Since you have the nail artist here at home if you start growing out.
Yes, we're just going to save that idea because she's traveling. So we're going to give her something that will grow out and not be so noticeable.
So Jandy's vote is pink, so we're going to go
Yep.
with Jandy's vote.
Okay.
Because I have a hard time deciding.
And what I'm going to do is I'm using concealer pink.
Is that my favorite?
Yep.
This is my favorite.
This is her favorite. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. I'll zoom you in. It's really, really pretty. It's by Young Nails. We're going to show you the label too here.
Concealer
Yep.
pink. This is my favorite.
Yep. There we go.
So what do you think is best?
By Young
gel or
Nails.
acrylic?
I like gel.
I've been converted. I like gel.
Yeah, Becky likes gel. Jandy likes gel.
My nails are so much healthier since I stopped using acrylic.
It does, it's just different. You know, I mean, I think whether you were using acrylic or gel, I think we could keep them healthy just because I'm a little slower and I really pay attention as to what I'm taking off and if I'm hitting the nail, you know, or not.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I'm still a gel. I like the gel. But either's good.
I think it's whatever works best with you and what
Yeah.
your day-to-day life is.
Exactly.
The gel works really well with me being so rough on my hands. And Jandy, you're kind of like
And
me,
I'm
you're
doing a half
klutz.
and half mixture of that concealer pink
Yeah.
with Synergy pink with the Build pink.
Yeah.
And it comes out like this. Which this is pretty.
Kinda looks
It's like the
stuff they used to
same
make
color.
dentures.
It's just a little bit more, not see-through, but sheer, a little bit more sheer.
It's like the stuff they used to make
Okay,
dentures.
gonna go in with my Young Nails Protein Bond.
They'll look pretty behind.
I do
I
too.
like pink and green together, so you're right. I like pink
Okay,
and
let
green.
me get this up here on for us.
Oh,
Okay.
ittle. Oh, big switch.
She had to go get her nails trimmed the other day, so we had to dope her up.
Oh.
She said, I did good though.
Well, we have a rat that either has a tumor or is pregnant.
Oh no.
And
How-
we don't know how she could have gotten pregnant because
Well, that's what I was gonna
Mommy
say.
was supposed to be castrated. However, she looks pregnant and she is acting pregnant. So, certain things are swollen. Yes.
That is strange.
So, we're going to take her to the vet in the morning.
Wait, do they go
Um,
into heat?
They do have heat cycles, yes, but she has not had one yet, and she is over a year. Or if she has had one, it hasn't caused this. We know that
Okay.
before Modi got sick and died, which we will all take a moment of silence for Modi.
Yes. Becky has several rats that she loves. Well,
Um,
we all love rats.
Modi used
they're
to-
babies too.
Modi used to have some fun with his sisters. We'll say that, okay?
Well, goodness.
Modi was the man of the cage. Had to show him every now and then. But he was castrated, so we didn't think that we had to worry about. But then I looked it up, and apparently even in castrated males, if it's not done correctly,
Uh-huh.
Say, is that something that's hit or miss?
yeah, if it's not done correctly, there can still be baby making stuff in there. So I'm like, well, great. So now I got to take her to the vet, and either A, we have a rat that we might end up having to put down because of a tumor, or B, I've got a rat that's about to produce more rats where I'm going to have to go, okay, who wants rats? 'Cause-
Oh my goodness.
Or do they have?
So they can have between 8 and 12
Babies?
babies.
Oh my Lord.
And of course, Heidi immediately, like, if she's pregnant, she's like, we're going to have babies. We're going to have babies. And I'm like,
It's a lot.
we are not having 8 to 12 rats, plus the 2 that we already have. If there's one thing that I have learned when we are,
Jandy's gonna check and see if there's any questions anybody might have real
if
quick.
there's one thing that I know,
And she'll let
is
me know.
We're going to be done with rats after this. Their little short lifespan is just.
I agree. That's the only reason I could never do a rat is because they don't live long
Well,
enough for
and
me.
Modi broke all of us. We all stood there bawling. I mean, and the vet was so sweet. And it's not our typical vet because our typical vet was on vacation. We had to go to another exotic. That's the other thing about rats. They're considered exotics, even though rats are everywhere. But she was so kind, and they sent us a card to say how sorry they were. And
So is she nesting?
yes, but they've done that continuously since we got them. They constantly nest. Yeah, they're very odd.
We're doing 2
little
rounds
girls.
of protein
And
bond.
we were told that sometimes whenever you have multiple females in the same cage, they will nest, and it's their way of kind of trying to show dominance over the other female.
Oh.
So I don't know, but vet visit just to answer any questions and figure it out, because obviously, I mean, if it's something we can fix with antibiotics or if it's like a blockage or something. She was in mourning really hard for Modi. She went
Oh
4
my
days
goodness.
with no eating or drinking. We had to force feed
Oh
her
my
sugar water
gosh.
with a syringe.
I am
Yeah.
shocked. I didn't know that they mourned
They
like
do.
that.
Well,
Rats
that's how we
mourn,
ended up with
guys.
the girls, because when we lost Magni,
Don't
Modi
worry.
was mourning so bad that he wouldn't.
That's
he
really
just
sad.
Lay there in the hammock, just all pitiful. And we're
Oh,
like, we can't do this.
gosh.
Yeah, that would have broke my heart.
Yeah, yeah. So I said, I can't do this again. When we're done with these rats, we're done with rats. I can't do it again. And then Heidi goes,
Okay, I'm
going
gonna go in with a little bit of our gel.
Like, how long do they
And I'm
live?
gonna put down a base layer, and I'm just using that same gel for our base.
Do you put protein bond all the way towards the cuticle?
Yes, I do, but I just am real careful not to get it on the skin because I didn't know when I very first started nail school, I was using my Young Nails protein bond, and I wasn't so careful. You know, I just kind of like slap it on there like they did, at the nail salons whenever I would go, They weren't using protein bond, but that's how I was doing it. And then I was having lifting, and I couldn't figure out why, and that's what they told me. They were like, are you being careful not to get it on the skin? And I was like, not really. So they were like, okay, that's what it is. So now I'm just real careful that protein bond doesn't roll over onto the skin.
Have good questions today.
Yes.
What is everybody doing for the 4th? Is anybody?
Yeah, what are you guys doing for, anybody doing stuff for the 4th? Are you going to see fireworks?
I know I should be doing 4th of July nails, but we all know that I'm not that kind of girl.
Yeah.
America.
I can't believe they charge now to, that's upsetting.
Yeah, Heidi had asked, and I looked up, and it was like $25 to park.
No.
And I said, yeah, no.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Where is this at?
Over in Plano. I was like, no,
Wow.
not doing it. Not doing it. And then there's
$25
that big
to
Kaboom
park
Town
for the
one in Addison.
fireworks.
No.
I've never gone with that one, but I've heard of it for a long time.
I've had friends that went. I just don't want to deal with the crowds. I
Amanda,
can't.
get
I'm
over
just-
here.
I don't care that much to see fireworks, I guess. I mean,
It's
one,
pretty.
I guess I could see and be like, oh, that's fun.
It's
There's another one.
pretty and it's nice. When we lived in the townhouse,
Just doing a
where we
nice
could
sheer layer
see
for a
it from our
base.
driveway, it was great.
Right,
But no,
yeah.
I'm good.
I don't need a
Get a little bit
30-minute
more.
show or-
No, and you go sit for hours for that 30-minute show. It's
I'm
hot.
not gonna pay just to.
No, and then on top of it, you look outside. It looks like it might
Okay.
rain today. Nuker.
Yep, that one can go in the nuker for 60,
It's kind of.
and I'll get to work on this hand.
I was supposed to.
Well, that's what Rick said. He was looking and he said, I was gonna mow, but it might rain, so I think I'll wait. And I'm like, okay.
Can you believe all that rain Austin's getting?
I didn't see that.
Oh, you didn't?
Mm-mm.
Oh my gosh, they have like a flood warning thing.
Oh. I have
Yeah.
been so busy this week with work and everything else with Heidi that I have been bad. I haven't paid attention to hardly anything.
Yeah, I think this morning, within like 3 hours, it got like extremely deep. That what is it
The
called?
Guadalajara River,
Yeah, or Guadalupe River.
Whatever
Yeah.
it is.
Uh-huh.
whichever one.
Yes, within like 3
That
hours
G1
it
and
flooded.
the
Yes.
G1.
And then they said 6 people have already died.
Oh,
Yeah, that's just in what they
horrible.
have found. I know.
So did you also apply dehydrator and primer as well as the protein bar?
Yes, actually, whenever I was cleaning off her nails, I was using Swipe, which is also going to work as your dehydrator. But you don't need a primer. That Young Nails Protein Bond is going to work as your primer as well. And it's also going to work as kind of like just an extra layer to really help with that attachment.
So pretty.
It is. All right.
We get to this stage, and I always look and go, "Do we have to cover it?"
I know it. Now, were you thinking three nails for the alligator or
Yeah,
two?
I was
You think
thinking
three? Okay,
I
got
was
it.
thinking 3, just so that we'd have room to kind of maybe do like head, belly, tail.
Yes. Yeah.
Because I don't want them to be squished.
I get
and
you.
I have little nail beds.
Yes,
so
you do.
I want to make
Okay,
sure that
Nuke.
we can tell what it is. Oh, this one's not on, so let me go over
Oh,
here.
here. You're here. I can turn it on for you. That way you don't have to reach over. Is that 60?
Yes.
Okay, cool. All
Yeah.
right. All right, so now we're going to start applying a little bit more. Let's apply first our little layer to build on top of, and that's just going to go across the nail, kind of like our base.
Oh, did you put the watermelon in the fridge?
I did.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
going to say, I think Jandy did. Here we go. And let's build. I'm going to get a little bit more.
Are you using?
Oh,
It's Young Nails. I'm going to show you in just a second. I'll get it back out here. Let me just bring this little bead down. And as the dog snores,
that was a big snore.
I want to make sure and get my tip here pretty good.
She was in the car on her calm down medication.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and go in the nuker with that one, and let me see your other
Did
one.
a turn and she'd be off.
Okay, I'm going to get this one, and then I'm going to show you the protein bond.
Aisha says hi.
Hey, Aisha.
Oh, hello, hello.
Okay. And we got that slip layer on just to help us guide things. And then we're just going to move this just right down the center.
And the first
And I'm
time
gonna get
in
the tip
I don't
pretty
know how
good.
long I had to polish my
Okay,
own
in the
toes.
nuker. Switch me. There you go. We're just gonna keep them nice, and since we're just doing an overlay, we're just gonna keep it nice and thin.
These are so pretty.
They really are. What we'll do the alligator first, so that way you can decide if you want to do the French.
Okay.
That way, you know, you can look at it and see. But I think the French would be cute, but
Or do we have
I
a green
do.
chrome?
I think I might. Let me look and see.
We could do green chrome.
Yeah, I very well may.
That might be cute.
Mm-hmm.
Brush are you using?
This is Young Nails. Oh yeah, I was going to show you guys anyway. I just want to get her tip really nice. Okay, let me make sure. Okay, and the nuker. I'm going to show you. So I'm using, this is our Protein Bond by Young Nails. So far, everything we've used is by Young Nails, and this is my Young Nails brush. It's the Pro Gel Sculptor number 5. I think, though, I'm going to get next the wooden one. That's like their master gel brush. I really want to get that one because it just looks like it applies so nicely on it.
Hello to Ferris the goat.
Ferris the goat.
Hey, Ferris the goat.
Hello, 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 hello.
Happy July 4th.
Thank you.
Okay, now we're gonna build our little nail here. So I'm gonna get just a little bit more.
So are you guys cooking anything fun tonight for dinner? Or are you doing burgers and dogs? No.
We don't have anything planned, but I was gonna ask Jandy if she wanted to go to, there's an Irish pub in Plano that has really good looking sandwiches. And I really would like to go.
If you're gonna go before the sun goes down.
Why? What do you mean?
Because once the sun goes down, that's when the fireworks stuff starts. Everybody's drinking.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay, tip your hand like this just for a minute. I'm gonna tip her hand like this. just to let that gel settle where I kind of want it to. Okay, in the nuker. Oh yeah, people are going to be drinking tonight.
That's the other reason
so.
why I don't do 4th of July is because everybody
Yeah, that's
gets drunk
smart,
and
Becky.
starts going out and driving.
Well, we'll probably, yeah.
Yeah. Hold my beer and watch this.
Yeah, we all got to be safe and be able to be here for tomorrow, you know. Plan on being here tomorrow.
I guess the neighbors are doing something. They've had people over there for
Yeah.
2 days now.
They've had a lot of kids, so the neighbors have got a lot of kids over. I think maybe it's either a birthday party or maybe,
Quinceañera.
yeah, or maybe somebody came in town for something, you know.
Aw, that's nice.
Yeah.
Our soccer ball ended up in the yard. I don't know how long you've been there. I just went out and there was the ball and I stopped to it back there.
Yeah.
All of them were, oh, the ball's back. Put your ball on here, right?
You should have done like the Sandlot. Get off my lawn. Edel Weedle could be the doggy from the Sandlot.
Okay, I'm
She
going to
just
put your
so-
hand upside down
Look at
just
how
for a
big and
second.
ferocious she looks.
We usually just crawl over people's fences.
Yeah, I don't drink either.
No.
I
Maybe it's not, you can't.
actually none of us drink, so yeah.
No.
Yep. Okay, in the nuker. But a lot of people do, and I don't care to be on the road with them.
It's funny, Jandy, because I remember when you had a Margaritaville drink mixer up in your house.
I got a little tired of I've been getting headaches more lately, so
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not gonna add to anything.
I agree with you.
It got,
Create that.
you know, I didn't drink a lot to begin with, and then it's like I drink so seldom that when I did, it just automatically made me either sleepy or sick to my stomach. And then, yeah, I'd wake up the next day with a headache, and you know what? Nope, I'm not doing this. Not worth it.
No,
I can get calories other ways.
well, no kidding.
I'm gonna grab a little
Yeah.
bit more.
Calories, and let's face it, y'all know I don't have to be drunk to embarrass myself. I'll do that stone.
Well,
cold
yes,
sober.
me too. Okay, nuke.
So do you cure after each nail?
I am this time, yes, just because I want it to settle really pretty and stay wherever, you know, wherever I'm putting it. so yeah. Sometimes I'll use like the little bitty micro flashlight and I'll set it that way. But right now I've got two lamps going, and since we're rotating hands, you know, one at a time, so we're just dipping in and out. Got her dipping in and out.
I've been drinking more Gatorades than
Oh.
anything else.
Yeah.
Lately.
You see my cheat right there. I have soda. Real soda.
Soda's good though.
Oh, it's
a good soda is
so
so
good.
good.
So good.
Yeah.
But
I love a good Dr. Pepper or root beer.
I just like soda. Bubbles, sugar.
You don't care what kind of soda?
I don't care for Dr. Pepper.
Okay.
So I do like root beer, Coke. One of my favorite
Okay, in the nuker.
drinks, though, is to do half 7-Up and half pineapple juice. That's my mocktail.
Okay, I'll put your hand. There you go.
Those when we were little,
Yeah.
and thought it was fancy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is, as far as I'm concerned.
It's yeah. Have you seen how much pineapple juice costs? It is fancy.
Have you used those soda streams or whatever?
Rick got me one of those for Christmas a few years ago.
What's a soda stream?
It's the thing where it comes with a big bottle and you put in water and flavor.
Okay, I know
and
what
then
you're talking
it puts
about.
the bubbles in. Rick
Uh-huh.
got me one, and I used it for about a week. And after a week, it already started messing up. So, and honestly, I didn't really care for it. It never seemed to get it just right. Like I had the Coke syrup. It said to make Coke. It did not taste like Coke.
Oh.
It tasted like Pepsi, and that sounds weird, but I don't like Pepsi. I like Coke. But I did like it for like fizzy water. Like if all I wanted to do was just make bubbly water, that it was good for. But oh shoot.
Okay, nuke.
Is that different from?
Oh, I'll get you cleaned up.
Okay.
Well, a Topo
Water
Chico.
lilies,
So typically those are, yeah, it's just a flavored water. It might be flavored mineral water, but that's what it is. It's just flavored fizzy
I
water.
think I don't like that. What-
And I got to
what
where
you put with the alcohol, you put with alcohol, something.
oh, Topo
something.
Chico,
Is that it?
Topo
Something and
Chico,
something?
and I think it's Topo Chico and tequila.
I don't like it.
I-
Or,
Tonic water,
Tonic
gin
water,
and
that's what I'm
tonic.
thinking.
Yeah, she doesn't like
Okay, so I
tonic
don't
water.
like
She doesn't
tonic
like
water.
gin
It's got
or
that
not gin,
cyanide or whatever
gin and
it
tonic.
is
Yeah,
in
she
it.
doesn't like that.
I don't like tonic water.
I don't-
Mineral water I like. I like Topo Chico.
It's different.
Yeah, it just tastes like water to me.
I thought they were the same.
No, it's different. So mineral water tastes like what it says. It's water, but it has a little bit of a mineral taste to it. So I like it, and I like bubbles, and that way I think I'm getting a treat when really I'm getting water. So
I'll have to try that thing, cause I thought it
And
was the same.
no,
I mean,
no,
I knew I
no.
didn't like the one,
I don't like
so-
tonic water. It's
Okay.
got that stuff in it that it almost leaves like a weird aftertaste in my mouth. Like,
Maybe that's what I don't like. It's something, it's not bad, but I don't want more of it.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
I prefer, no thank you, I'll just take regular water.
Yeah.
Okay, Nick.
One that everybody likes.
Seltzer? Is that the same thing?
Seltzer, that's another.
Oh, seltzer
one.
water.
Is
Same
seltzer
thing as
different?
like, no, that's like LaCroix.
I don't like that. I don't like, yeah,
So-
LaCroix, that's what I
I'm in Dallas, Texas.
but that's different also.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I
if
just work from my
want,
little
like,
home studio.
flavored mineral water, I will usually go by like San Pellegrino or Topo Chico and get some fresh limes. And that's what I'll do for flavor.
That sounds good. Ooh, some cherries would be
So,
good.
Yeah, you can do that, or strawberries. So I just, or an orange. Like sometimes I'll slice up an orange and put some orange in there, and that way I get a little bit of a treat. It tastes, kind of tasty, but I'm still drinking my water. But I like bubbles. That's the biggest thing with like soda. I like bubbles.
Well, I
So
think maybe I do too, and that's why I was surprised I didn't like the LaCroix and stuff.
LaCroix to me smells like it should taste like something, and then you
Okay,
drink
Nick.
it and it doesn't, and that annoys me.
Maybe that's fine.
So that's why I just make my own with the fresh fruit and the fizzy water.
Okay, we're gonna clean these up, and then we're gonna
Just
get.
a moment of appreciation for
Yes,
that color.
it's
Oh
so
my God,
pretty.
it's so pretty.
And it's like babyish, like it looks very, very natural.
It
We're gonna.
looks- It's got that very milky pink. that is
Yes.
so on trend
Isn't that
right
pretty?
now.
It's just gonna look very, very natural.
What do they call milkshake nails?
Yeah,
Strawberry milkshake.
it's very pretty.
Haley Bieber.
Okay,
is
switch me
wearing
when.
milkshake
Oh wait,
nails.
that's still cooking,
Yes,
isn't
it
it?
is.
Okay.
What product was it that you applied?
We did a mixture. We kind of made our own. Let me show you. So I mixed half of Build Pink by Young Nails, and it's a hard gel, part of their Synergy line, and half of Concealer Pink. So just 50-50. And then it comes out to this really pretty pink that's just very natural looking and kind of more see-through, than the concealer pink is really like a concealer. And this is very washed out.
Why did you mix them?
Because it just makes it a little bit more than it being a solid color. You get that color, but it still like shows your natural nail underneath. It's not a full concealer, but I like it, especially when we're doing like a natural nail overlay like this. She's got such pretty nails under there.
Thank you.
Yes, so why not show them off?
I feel like too, you almost get an ombre-ish look from this
Yes.
without it being a true ombre. It just kind of looks like a very natural.
Exactly. And now I'm just going to kind of go around her cuticles just a little bit, and we'll
It's
fix
awesome.
anywhere that may be lumped up a little bit or
flattering.
anything.
Such a flattering
Yes.
color.
I'm just going to run my machine here on 4, and we're just going to go right around. So just make sure it's butted up there real nicely on the side if there's anywhere that you feel you need to kind of get. Do the same over here.
Did you zoom it in?
Yeah. Is it zoomed in okay on your end, Jandy?
Yeah, I just wondered if it was.
doing it itself.
Yeah, I noticed last time you did a live, it was very intensely
Oh
zoomed
gosh,
in.
I
was
know.
It was going berserk
YouTube did
myself.
that. That wasn't my fault. I don't know what they were doing. We couldn't fix it though on the live.
And then I'd tell her to move one way and then it would zoom the other way.
Yeah.
Right.
Get this.
Well, I was trying
Yeah.
to watch too in between doing like homework and other stuff. So it was like, okay, I'm just going to have to go.
Yes.
Getting motion sickness.
Yes. I can't see anything.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. Well, that's what it did to us on one of our videos that we filmed
Yeah.
with you last time.
Yep. My lemonade
same
nails.
thing.
So let's
Uh-huh.
hope this one comes
Oh, is that
out.
on that one? Oh.
Yep. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, I'll back up here in a minute. Let me finish this. Right now, I'm just getting right up against where it butts up to the skin. I'm not worried about anything else. Okay. Let me back up a little bit so you guys aren't so zoomed in,
Yeah, they don't want to see the pores.
right?
No wrinkles. These are the hands of like a 20-year-old.
Right?
Poor Crawford. Such a hard life. Is Mama going into the kitchen, Edith? She said, hey, woman. I'm hungry.
Yeah, I've kind of been hungry for like a Reuben sandwich.
I'm not supposed to have carbs.
I
That
know
sounds
you're not.
delicious.
It does, doesn't it?
Delicious. Yeah. Which is why I brought Jandy cake so I could live vicariously through her.
Either a Reuben sandwich or Mexican food. That always sounds good to me.
I had some bangers and mash when I was in New Jersey, and they were so good.
There we
I
go.
would probably nom down on that right now.
You're welcome. Anytime if I happen to see a question, I'll answer it, and then Jandy will check periodically, and if she sees a question, she'll ask me. So definitely anything I can do to help. Okay, now we'll get our file and file these. All right. I'm just going to kind of reshape just a little bit more. And she wants a little bit of a not so pointy end. So we'll come back and make sure we've got a little bit of that off of there.
Like some delicious charity inside of the pocket.
Oh, yum.
Oh. Yum.
Yes.
Charity.
That's,
Carne?
yeah, you know.
Oh,
I was going to say, you know, we get it when we go.
Carne.
Yeah, we've never made that ourselves, but we get it like when we go to Chipotle or, gosh, we've got it several places. We have a lot of good, we're in Texas, so in Dallas, so we got some good places around here. We got some good Mexican food around here. I have to admit, I'm a Tex-Mex fan.
I
That's
just
my
like food.
favorite. Yeah, food. Yeah, you're right.
I just like
Food.
And Jandy, feel free to make us some queso again.
Yes,
No comment,
Jandy.
woman, make us some queso. I have not been offered snacks.
Jandy, get on it. Jandy makes the best really hot queso. We've been using, there's a Rotel, Rotel makes now a, what is it called, Jandy?
ghost pepper.
A ghost pepper Rotel that is fabulous in queso. It's hot.
but it
Yes,
has
it is
flavor.
hot. But it has good flavor. It doesn't have like, sometimes, things are so hot that they don't taste good. This one is good and it tastes good and it's hot.
You apply gel
No. You know, that's good. That's a great question because they used to believe that, right? That is what people believed once upon a time. But come to find out, that's actually it's kind of a myth. And I think that they kind of brought that over from, you know how like whenever you're doing acrylic, if you're familiar with acrylic, at the back you seal, you seal your connection, and that's kind of what you're doing actually when you file the front of it as well. So if you kind of think of it that way, it makes a little bit more sense. Which file? Oh my, this is a great file. This is the Tammy Taylor file. And then you just take these off, and switch them out. Love this one. It's really, really easy to hold in your hand and turn it whatever way you need to. And
Tammy Taylor.
Tammy Taylor. Tammy Taylor is the queen of nails, if
Oh,
you didn't know.
I didn't know.
Yes.
Ever done bubblegum nails?
I've never done bubblegum nails. No, I'm going to have to look that up.
What is this?
Right now, I'm just going
Am I
to...
not on trend? I
Right?
heard milkshake nails were on trend.
Right.
Hold on.
I'm just kind of gently shaping these with my file.
What are bubblegum nails?
She's looking up bubblegum nails for us to figure out what we're missing.
A bubblegum pink color palette, often with a slightly sheer see-through texture reminiscent of a blow bubble.
Oh, well, maybe
So,
that's what we're doing.
very similar to what we have, but I do think
Yeah.
it would be a little bit more sheer. So you'd probably do like not half and half, but
Yeah.
3/4 of
Kinda like a soap
other-
nail, too.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Okay.
what that sounds like.
I might have to try that though because the pale pinks like this look really good on
Yeah, I
me.
love the pale pinks on everybody. I think everybody looks great with that pale pink.
Yeah, I found some really cute nails that I want to do at some point though. I want to do cow print.
Okay.
They're so cute. They're the brown and white, not the black and white. And
Yes.
then do like a little longhorn on one nail.
Oh, that would be cute. Yeah.
Y'all know I love cows. They're so
Yeah, that would be cute.
So I thought that might be fun.
We're just keeping these nice and thin for her. Not so thin that anything is going to break, but we're keeping a low profile on it.
What file is this you're using?
Oh, this one is, well, the e-file I'm using is, sorry, I'm losing my voice, is from Kira Sky. I've had it since nail school. It works good for me. And yeah, then the bit is by, if you guys know Nails by Dev, it's a Nails by Dev bit. It's like a slender bit that you put, you put your, Lord, I can't think of nothing right now. I'm like, why am I drawing a blank? You put your little sleeve on,
Such a good girl. We're such a good girl. Yes, you are with your little droopy eyes and droopy jowls.
She's talking to the dogs.
Yeah, not you.
Yeah, not me. Not yet. We're not there yet.
Oh, stretch. Aren't they funny when they stretch and their pads do that? It's so cute. And it's gotten so funny. So because Rick's been working night, I've had to take the dogs on their evening walks. And I don't know if they've been doing this with him or not, but since I usually didn't do evenings, I did mornings. Bowser has to go get water. Like when he sees me get the leashes out, he goes to the front door and then he turns around and goes back to the water bowl and drinks water. And then he stands there and does this like long stretch. Meanwhile, Raya is standing there by the door like, can we go?
I'm going to get my little file out real
I've got
quick.
my
I'm going to come
necklace
in
on.
a
I'm
little
ready.
bit more.
What the heck, Mom?
So I'm stretching, I'm
Yeah,
hydrating,
yeah, it's like
hydrating.
Bowser has to like do this warm up.
I just wanted it a
something.
slightly bit thinner.
Hold on,
And then I'm
Mom.
going to come under
I
at an
just
angle.
I think it's so funny, and I told Rick
Kind of at
about
an
it because,
angle.
well, he's got to make sure he has something to pee out, I guess. I'm like, I don't know. It was so funny because it's like he's done it for the past 3 nights in a row.
And I like to come down the center first and kind of get my shape in there. And then just kind of glide over to that side, make sure it's nice and smooth. Take any bulk off.
Clips.
Yes.
Eclipse
Hey.
nails. What are those?
Sugared Eclipse.
Sugared eclipse?
Yes.
Okay,
I think
hold
she's
on.
going to be live later. Ask her if she's going to be. Or you can hear
Sugared
me. Are you going to
Eclipse
be live
nails?
later still? I think I saw you were going to be
Oh,
live.
she's an actual nail artist.
Yes.
Ooh. We love learning from other people.
Oh, absolutely.
Let me
I
look
love
at
it.
some of her. She does all the gems and
Yes,
stuff.
yes.
Oh, so pretty.
That takes skill and patience that I don't have. I will tell you, I've tried.
I couldn't wear them personally just because of how rough I am on them, but these are gorgeous.
It is a definite skill, let me tell you. I bought a book. I bought the stones came with my little book. I practiced and practiced. And I got it, right? I could do it. And looking at the diagrams, I was able to make some pretty designs. But as far as, the patience, Lord, I fumbled around with those things and I thought, oh, Lord.
Okay, these are absolutely gorgeous though, but they're also so long.
Yes, yes. If you guys love long and leaned out nails, you'll have to go over and check out her channel. And
Yes.
either way, you're going to learn something. Just like if people don't, I always think, even if people don't like the nail style I do, we all can learn no matter what the style is,
I know. I think it's just fun just also to have the community.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Get the ideas, but these are, oh my gosh.
I know, aren't they beautiful?
So pretty.
I wish I could wear that long of nails too.
I know. I do too.
Jandy had hers on for like a day and a half last time we did long nails on her, and then she was like, okay. We're gonna have to restyle these short because
I think I could handle it, only I'd have to order one of those special keyboards made for long nails.
yes, or those
For
little
work,
things you
yeah.
can put on the buttons.
Yeah, I'd have to order one of those, and then
Yeah.
it would have to be when I'm not going out of town for work. That's the
Yeah,
only
oh,
thing
yeah.
is trying to get my luggage and
Mm-hmm.
TSA and everything. I couldn't.
Well, and then your work sometimes is a little bit more physical.
Yes, yeah, because I
So-
go to a warehouse to
Mhm.
train. So I'm out on a floor, I'm playing with boxes, and
Yeah.
that's all I need is to get one of those long
Oof.
nails hung up underneath the box. And little rascal, little rascal, you're so cute, you handsome boy, with your little tongue peeping out. Yeah, are you the man of the house?
You know what's funny though is even when I've worn the really, really long nails, when I was doing someone's nails, I had a hard time doing the
Well,
nails.
that's-
I was like getting in my own way. I think
you
you
have to get used to
Exactly,
it. I mean,
yeah.
I think that is one of those things. I've heard people say that it's a lifestyle if you do that. So I think it really is. You just have to get used to it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think they always look pretty, and I love watching.
Oh,
them
yeah, me too.
Do it. And I love seeing the final result. Like, oh, that is so cool. I wish I could do that.
Mm-hmm.
But no.
But Sugar, do you get? Let me see. You'll have to let me know. And Becky, see if you can see in the writing. Do you do a lot of regular length nails too, or do you mainly do? Do you mainly do people with long nails? I'm curious.
Oh, somebody said your shape looks really nice.
Oh, thank you so
thank you.
much.
Okay.
I've been working really hard at it. Let me tell you.
Oh, she said she would have trouble doing nails with the long nails
Okay.
too. So
Mhm.
yeah, she does medium to extra long.
Wow. That's great though that you can find the clientele for that.
I'm sorry. I think I got him excited. That's on you.
He's fine. Who is it, Rascal?
Yeah, he came out here and
Oh, he's just being, Rascal's just being needy.
no, I called his name and he came out here. So that's-
I'm sure he loved it. He loves to be talked to.
So when you are doing a fill, do you apply the dehydrator only on the natural nail or also the remaining gel?
I do it on all of it because it's just the dehydrator that I use is just this Swipe by Young Nails. And it's like a mixture of let me get this right. About 70% alcohol and 30% acetone is what it is. And so you can just use it across, the whole nail.
Let's go pee.
Oh, Sugar says she doesn't have clients, just doing her own nails now.
Oh, okay.
Well, girl, that's even more talented when you're doing those on
Exactly.
your own
That
hand.
take
Oh
yeah.
my
It's
gosh.
that's the hardest thing to do is on yourself, I think. Okay, I'm gonna position your hand a little bit differently so I can get
Okay.
you. There you go. You got
Somebody
it.
said you need a dust collector.
Oh, I do
has
have
one.
one. I forget because for the longest time, my dust collector was in my nail room, my other nail room, like where I store stuff. And it was behind a shelf and this and that. And so I just started using it, probably about a month ago. And then now when I get to doing nails and stuff, I'll use it in the beginning because that's kind of habit. I've already formed the habit of doing that, but I forget at this part. I know, isn't that fabulous? Eventually, I'm going to learn it for this part too, to grab it out, because it's right by me.
Do you want to grab it real quick?
Yes. I'm almost done actually now.
I know. That's what I was gonna say.
Shoot.
I know by now at this point we're almost done.
Yeah, I'm on your last finger.
Gilson says hi.
Hello, Gilson.
Yes.
Okay, now I'm just going to kind of take my file. We're just going to kind of go around lightly and smooth anything out that we want to hit another time. And I'm just going to kind of work my way around.
Sugar says, I wish I could do shorter nails.
You do, well, shoot, you can, can't you? Surely. If you can do the long ones, you can do the shorter ones. That's what I think.
Bees Preppy Vibes says hi.
Hey, bees. I'm going to slightly take in these sides just a little bit.
So good.
Good. Slightly get this and this one. Just ever so slightly so they're not going to be pokey.
Yes. Don't get caught on anything.
Yes, don't get caught on anything. There we go. Yeah, and this was just a fill-in, and we were just putting it also, over her natural nail. So we didn't build any extensions this time or nothing like that.
That's just me.
Yeah.
Somebody said, is this a voice changer?
Oh no.
No.
If I knew how to do that,
I think
I know. I think it would be
actually.
too.
Then we could do like
I don't know how to do
your
that.
regular nail artist, just
Yeah.
just
Right.
disposed of.
I would do like a very, very deep, sexy voice.
Oh, hi.
Yes.
Welcome to Tosharaenailed.
Either that or I've always been so quiet. I've always wanted to know how to speak louder. You know what I mean? Where you can kind of command a room. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I like your voice.
Aw, thank you.
Oh, and Bees loves the nails.
Thank you.
They're so pretty. I had to take over the duties since you stepped away. I mean, no, you take it back over. I got to give her the picture again.
Here we go. Okay, now let's just
And
shape our
Sugar
last
says,
one.
Love the vibes when you're live.
Oh, thank you. I got great clients. We have great conversation, so I couldn't do it without them, that's for sure. I'm lucky to have that.
People are usually very helpful and very.
Oh, yeah, everybody's so helpful in the
Yes.
chat and everything. I love it.
Yeah, I like the community of it. It's fun.
Mm-hmm.
Do you file the natural nail at all?
I do. Yep, I did that at the very, very beginning. So if you do want to watch that, you should be able to go back after this live is over, and you'll be able to see that part. Yeah, we kind of filed them and shaped them when we removed a little bit of that old product. I kept a little bit of the old product on, the part, that was just good anyway. And even though we were doing a little bit different color, I knew it wasn't going to affect it in any negative way. I'm just kind of thinning out the tip just a little bit.
Just a tip.
Yep, just the tip, just a little bit. And then we're just kind of bringing this in a little bit.
Okay, so you guys need to watch Sinners.
Yes,
Oh.
we're going to watch Sinners. Maybe we'll start that tonight
There's
since
one
we
on
don't have
Tubi,
anything to
too,
do.
called Please Don't Feed the Children. And Tubi is all free.
No, I haven't watched Tubi yet.
Tubi is all free. but that was it's a Tubi original, and it was really good.
Huh. Please don't feed the
Please
children.
don't feed it's about some kind of virus that wipes out adults, and they think
Oh.
that the kids are carrying it, and then these kids go rogue, and it was really good. So,
Okay, let me thin this out. Just a little bit more. That looks good. Okay, now let's curve our little sides here.
all right, so you're back. I'm going to jump off of this live.
Okay. Becky's jumping off and Jandy's jumping on the live to moderate here.
I've got to have my picture ready.
Yes.
File your natural nails lightly to take the shine off, so all the product is thick.
Exactly, yes. We started with gel nails, so we didn't have to, we'd had to do that with the new growth, but as far as the rest of the nail, we didn't have to do that. Luckily, we just were able to kind of pick up. All right.
Almost time for the fun part.
Almost. I know I've never done a gator before, so this should be
Hey,
exciting.
hey.
We're gonna do it on 3 nails. I was thinking 2, but then Becky had brought up the point of doing 3, because since her nails are kind of like a little smaller, that he might fit across them better. And I think she's right. Yeah, I think that'll be the better way to go. Now we're just gonna clean these up again. Use our swipe. And I'm gonna fold my little towelette over here, so that way I don't continue to get
Dust on it.
Yes, and let me get you dusted off too.
Mel was like, let me go.
I'm gonna back up a little bit so you guys can see better. Okay.
Love doing your own nails or going to have you done?
I like doing my own nails for sure. But, doing that when you're working with your non-dominant hand and you're trying to work on your dominant hand, that is no joke. That is not for the weak-hearted. Yes.
Product.
Actually, I have thought about it.
Food.
Yes.
I'm not either. I did during COVID. I tried to do my own. I resorted to
I'm
press-ons.
gonna hit, let's see. I was gonna round off her.
Hand was all
Let me get her pinky a little bit better over here.
Yeah. It's like, I'm all good until...
Let me get on here.
Like all of a sudden I developed Parkinson's or something.
like a wall square place.
Exactly. Don't give me this.
Get a little thinner.
So we did a team building event a couple weeks ago at work, and they brought in the people that the paint and sip or whatever, and we were doing this palm tree scene. And every instruction that this woman gave me, I'm like,
Okay, looks good, looks good.
I thought that was so hard, but everybody's always came out decent.
mine looks horrible. It looked so, it's at work. It will live there.
What looked horrible?
My painting that I did at work, it was supposed to be palm trees and a sunset. It looks like loofahs on top of some sticks, like those bad things.
No.
It does. It's so bad. I just stood there looking at it going. And then Ninu, who's on another team in IT, I look at hers and I'm like, that's not fair. You're like a professional.
I'm gonna go back in with my protein bond, and we're just gonna do another round before I do my base and before we start doing our nail art.
I don't have food, Lovey. I don't have any food. I'm sorry. I know. Your mom didn't make me snacks. I'm sorry. They're slacking. I got no snacks, and I brought snacks. What'd you think of the chips, though? Aren't those interesting? Yeah.
I mean, I think they're called.
Okay, let me see your other hand.
Yes.
I like those.
I do too.
I got some sample bag or something one time, and I liked them.
And I like the, what's the other thing that I got that I really liked? It was,
So they just look so natural, these nails. They are her nails, but the color looks really good too.
it's popcorn. Lesser Evil is the brand. It's got like a Buddha on the front of it. And there's one that is a spicy popcorn. and I can't find it anywhere. I found it when I was in
Okay, let me see the other hand.
Pennsylvania.
I'm gonna go in
And I
now
bought
just
a
with a
bag.
base coat.
And now all I
This
can
one's
find
from Madame
is
Glam.
salt.
And I'm just going
But
to
it's
apply a
spicy.
really nice thin
So
base before
good.
we do our nail art here.
I've seen that flag.
Yeah, it's like it's a very different looking bag, but around here I've seen the Himalayan salt and the Himalayan gold, which is salt and butter. The spicy one.
My base has like
Oh.
the slightest bit of glitter in it, but it's not enough to.
Excuse me, glitter is always needed.
I know, I was gonna say, it's, you know, if anything does come off, it's okay, but it's really not even bright enough to do much. I need to get a second base coat that has none in it.
Not for me.
I know, right? That's kind of how I am too, so I get it.
I'm sitting here trying to think, how can we make my crocodile sparkle? Do you have like a bright green with
Well,
glitter that we
I
can
was
do
going
for
to
part of
say,
the body? I mean,
that's what I was going to tell you. I wasn't going to tell you until we started to do it. But I was thinking actually about for his body part.
because he's two-toned.
Yes, I was thinking actually about doing a cat eye and doing like alligator print.
That's cool.
Yeah, I think that would be a lot of fun.
Okay, I can see that. That would be kind of fun.
That was like that.
Yeah, but do you see the spicy one?
There's one that says fiery hot.
That's it.
Okay, switch. That one goes in the light.
And you know, me, if it's hot, I like hot, but I need flavor with it. It can't just be, it had flavor. It was good. I really enjoyed it. I found a little bag of it I had stopped at the Bon Jovi rest stop.
They have a Bon Jovi rest stop?
In New Jersey, they do. It's a rest stop dedicated to Bon Jovi.
Oh my goodness.
You go in there to go pee and everybody's singing, whoa, we're halfway there.
It's all his songs?
They're playing his music on the loudspeakers. There's his guitars and his jacket. They've got that. Remember his video for Bad Medicine where he had the jacket with Bad Medicine? They've got that jacket.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That is
Bruce
crazy.
Springsteen and Bon Jovi, they love them over there in New Jersey.
Huh. Well, because that's where they're from.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
But of course, here I am in the Bon Jovi rest stop and I'm walking around. This is awesome.
Should be a restaurant.
Exactly. And then they had a 7-Eleven inside this rest stop. So the rest stops there have like restaurants and 7-Elevens and Starbucks and everything inside the little rest area. And so I went into the 7-Eleven and I got a bottle of water, that bag of popcorn, and a thing of beef jerky to snack on because it was like a 2-hour drive back to my hotel. So not because I was really hungry because I'd eaten a whole plate of bangers and mash and Red Bank, but because, you know, you stop, you go to the restroom, and you're like, I'm a bad person if I don't buy something after I go eat here. So I gotta buy something so that I can say that I bought something from the Bon Jovi
got a
rest
hair.
area.
Okay.
Got a watermelon hibiscus.
Okay, I'm sorry. I would try that. That sounds good.
Okay, I'm going to use this. It's Mamita, and it's kind of a milky color, but it's extremely sheer. I'm going to put this over just to give us like a really nice, pretty little milked out. We've already got kind of a milked out natural nail, but we're going to make it just a little bit more.
I have seen it here at Kroger. I haven't seen it at Target, but I also don't shop Target a lot. So, but if you find the spicy one, let me know where you find it at. Or any of those other flavors that you just mentioned.
So that's very pretty.
Avocado-licious.
Ooh,
Cheddar.
cheddar. I mean, come on.
Lemonade.
What? Pink lemonade popcorn?
Ooh, that sounds strange.
I would try it. What is Homer's blend? Is it donuts?
Pink lemonade popcorn.
Garlic parmesan.
Ooh, I bet that's good. Garlic parmesan popcorn.
Yeah, probably good.
Okay, and the nigger with that one. And I'm going to get on this one.
Now I'm gonna sing Bon Jovi. Your love is like medicine. Is that what the Buddha's name is, Homer?
Homer.
And I thought of Homer Simpson, so I was thinking donuts.
Donuts.
That would be kind of cool, actually. Have the donut glaze on popcorn. Ooh, that could be something. Because I
Been
don't.
to that mom and pop in McKinney.
Yeah, that's a great
I've
place.
seen it, but I've never been in it.
Mm-hmm.
You don't taste any flavor when you're there.
Oh, great.
And they got
We have a place in
things that you
McKinney, Texas that has, it's like a gourmet popcorn place. I think they have, gosh, they have like thousands of flavors of popcorn. Okay, Nuke.
Some of-
I
but
need to
like
go.
the candy
Let me see the
ones
other
are
one.
Sweet ones.
Yeah.
They're like coated like
Yeah.
caramel.
Yeah.
But the powder, like one that we liked was hot chihuahua. And I don't even know what it was, but.
It was
spicy
delicious, is
Spicy
what they
something, but
were.
it's
something.
good.
It was good, and they're like seasoned.
Yeah.
It's not a hint of a
Yeah.
flavor, it's.
There's a cookie shop down there called Mary's Mountain Cookies.
Hmm.
And whenever I go downtown McKinney, I always make a point to stop and get Rick a snickerdoodle from there because he said they are the best snickerdoodles. They're huge. You know, crumble cookies are good, but they're always doughy in the middle.
Yeah.
And these aren't. They're still soft, but they're not doughy. And he really, really likes them. So I always make a point to stop and get him a snickerdoodle. And then typically they'll have like a little bag of yesterday's cookies that didn't sell. So you get like 3 cookies for $3.25. So last time I was there, I got 3 chocolate dipped peanut butter cookies.
Mmm.
Okay, and these things are huge. They are huge because they're mountain cookies.
They're what?
Mountain cookies. They're huge
Okay,
cookies.
mountain cookies, huh?
And I mean, they're so good.
For like if you get stuck on a mountain, just in case.
That's it.
Probably.
I'm going hiking. I'm not bringing anything but the cookies.
Cookies.
What about water? No. I've got cookies.
Okay, Nuke. Did y'all hear about that girl that fell into the volcano last week? Oh my gosh.
Yes.
I just,
She
yes,
was
unfortunately.
alive for, I think,
She
was
did
it
not
2
make
days?
it.
They couldn't get her out.
I think it was 3
because
days, I think.
The volcano was active and trying to get to her.
She fell down far.
Yeah, she was like way down in that volcano. So she was on a hike and the tour guide was walking and I guess she told the tour guide, sorry,
No,
she
you're
needed
okay.
to rest. And she went to go sit and I guess she sat on the edge of this volcano. I don't know.
I think she might have been taking a picture.
Yeah, I think that somebody said she was trying to take selfies or something, which, I mean, come on.
That's scary.
That rest, I think I
Okay, Nuke.
sat on a certain, more secure location
I don't want to be fricasseed.
No way.
and then stuck out.
Okay,
Yeah,
now
so
we're gonna get to
It was
our
2 or 3
alligator.
days that she was alive down there, though. Can you
So before I do that, I'm gonna get
Come
my,
on, get to her.
I'm gonna get my, I always
Oh,
call
do you
it
want to
flat.
see the picture?
I'm gonna get my mat, mat or flat, however you want to call it. And then we're going to,
So we need a dark green and a lighter green.
okay.
Because his little mouth is a lighter green, his mouth and nose.
Okay, let's see our picture. All right, I'm gonna put him right here. Do you care if I?
Nope.
Okay. I'm gonna get
So I'm
this
thinking,
part first. You want to do like his face and his arms, like up to like this right here,
yeah,
like that.
that we could do that.
Okay.
But you got to make sure you get his little nose holes. Too.
Yes, yeah, I'll get that. I got to get his arm in there too. There we go.
But that's
Okay.
what I figured is maybe
Yeah,
we
I
do
got
the,
it.
the front arms
Uh-huh.
and then the middle, the belly,
Yep.
and then the tail. So like
Okay.
middle belly and back legs and
Uh-huh.
then tail down here.
And then I was thinking on the other hand, we would just do the alligator French.
we can.
I thought that would be cute. That way you got him on one hand and something a little similar.
Or we can do the green chrome.
Oh, yeah, yeah, either way. Let me see if I've got a green chrome here in a
You
second.
know I love a good shine.
Yeah, this one's a matte, so it's about to get matte.
No.
Yeah, but we won't
No,
keep
no,
it
no,
matte.
it's okay.
It'll just be
I
matte
know.
while we draw. There you go.
Okay.
Okay, and the nuker with that one. And let me grab the chromes and see what I got. Let's see.
My phone goes to sleep.
I'm gonna move this for a
Sorry.
second. Okay, these are my chromes, and we were thinking about doing a green chrome, which I have got this green right here,
Ooh.
which would go really well. I think, though, if I'm not mistaken, that we have to put this on a black polish. That would be the
Put
only
a swipe
thing.
on here real quick.
Yeah,
Let's
we can
see.
try it. Let's see. Oh, wait, we have to have a top coat.
Oh,
Let me get a top coat on one of these fingers so we can try it out.
okay.
Okay, here we go. We're gonna try it
Just
out
thinking
here.
that might be kind of fun.
Yes. And just kind of on the whole nail? Because it won't fade very well, the chrome. What do you think?
Let's try the whole nail and let's just
Try the
see.
whole nail?
Let's just
Okay.
see what it looks like.
Okay, let's do your pinky.
Okay.
Because that'll be easy to remove. Okay, and the nuker. Oh, you can go in that one if you want. Closer one to you.
Oh, look, there's the difference with the matte and the shiny.
Yep.
Can
Let's
they
see.
There you go.
There you go. So we've got a nice smooth surface to work on. Okay. Let's do this. All right. Let me get my little brush.
Oh, here.
Let me see what brush. That's not it. I need to find a better way to do my little brushes where I can see what they are. I wish I had some clear caps. That's what I need to get, some clear caps. So I can really see. There we go. Okay, I've got my little brush. Let's get our 2 different shades of green. So we'll get definitely this green.
So that's for the mouth?
The mouth part.
Okay.
And let's see, there we go for his body.
Or do you want to do the cat eye for his body?
Well, I'll outline him with this one because I don't really want to outline him with black. I think
Okay.
I think we'll just do with the
Outline
with
with
that
the
one.
green?
Mhm.
Okay.
And then the cat eye we'll do. Let me get my green. This green.
Ooh.
It's called Buzz by Madame Glam. It's a green cat eye.
So that'll be his body?
Yes, that will be his
Oh,
body.
that'll be so cute.
His body.
His body.
Yes. So let's focus on his face first because I think that's going to be the hardest.
What was that? Tu Wong Fu? The body.
Okay. I'm going to get my little... I need to put this on a little palette. Let me do that.
Can you see Jandy?
Probably not yet, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to put my colors on my palette. So I've got my kind of my forest green. And that one is called, that's going to be for his body. And that one is called Celestial Green. Then for his face, I'm going to use this green, which is, I'll tell you here in a second. Put a little bit there. This one is Lost in the Woods. I use that one a lot. And then we've got our cat eye Buzz. Okay, let's do
His face.
Yeah. Okay, let's do his face first. And I'm going to use the dark green to kind of outline it too. I'm going to do the top part of his face first. That's what I'm going to focus on.
Okay.
I should actually make his little foot. No, I'll do his head first. Okay, so it kind of comes out. And then it goes up where his eyes are. Let's see. Whoop. Okay, this is kind of at an angle. And kind of slants up just a tad. And then his eyes will set in here. I need to zoom you guys in closer. Hang on, let me do his eyes.
It just flips out again.
Can you see what she's doing?
Probably not too well. Here. There we go. That'll be where his eyes set, and then it kind of
Oh,
comes
yep.
down. And then we'll make room for his bottom mouth.
You just need to put the picture of Finch in there.
Bleach that cat out.
Don't try to lock the door.
He gets angry.
His bottom mouth is pretty big.
Mm-hmm. So are you going to outline him in black later on to define like the lip and
Yeah, I think so.
nostrils and everything?
Mhm. I think so. I was not going to, but yeah, I think so.
I don't know if he has a name or not. I don't know. Jandy, Google it. Does the gator from King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard have a name?
This actually comes out further, so I'm going to go all the way to the end here. Let me wipe this off a little bit. So that'll be his little face, where his face starts.
Aww.
Mm-hmm.
Aww.
I can go ahead and fill this in. There we go. Now let me do his little legs real quick.
It's listed as Gizzard Gator on the sleeve of the vinyl cover.
Gizzard Gator. So there we go. We are doing the Gizzard Gator. I love it.
I'm gonna clean this up just a little bit better.
N-G-R-I. Ooh,
It's okay.
just so that we make sure it doesn't spill or anything in there.
Okay, there's his little outline so far.
How many people have come to you and asked for the Gizzard Gator?
None. You are the
The
first.
first.
Mhm.
I'm starting a trend, y'all. Hashtag Gizzard Gator.
Yes. Okay, wait, let me get this little bitty dot. Okay, there you go. Nuke that real quick for me.
Ah!
I know, he's gonna be
I have the
cute.
tiniest nail beds. I wish I had bigger nail beds.
Oh no. It'll be cute being little.
See, I
Okay, I
thought
wanna
maybe we just
put-
go
Like that. Like that.
Okay,
Like one leg,
One.
a little foot coming up.
okay.
Like the barely.
And then his
yeah.
spikes.
Mm-hmm. Here, I'll show you guys. So for the middle nail, we're gonna do like this, pretty much. Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
That'll be cute.
Excuse my dirty phone.
And then the end will be this, his long tail and the last of his little leg.
He's so
How
cute.
about that?
And then we'll figure out what to do with the rest of my nails.
Yeah, like that will do. That'll be cute.
I think so. Oh, he's
Oh.
still nuking. Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm just about to do this. Here
I
you
know
go.
I'm all ready to
Do the
get
middle.
good to go.
You're like, let's do this.
Yeah.
He's still nuking. Hold on.
While that's nuking, I'll show you what we're gonna do on the other hand. What I'm thinking that we're gonna do.
Okay, what do you think?
If we do,
What are you thinking?
okay, watch this. Watch this. No. All right, so
Oh, I love a cat eye. You do know that.
I know it. I do too. And it's such a pretty cat eye.
Is that the cat eye that you did on Jandy's toes?
I don't know.
Didn't you do a green on her toes?
I can't remember right now which one we did. No, it's a different one.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. Is it that one?
Where's that blue?
Oh, that's a bluey green. But that is
Uh-oh.
pretty. I do like that.
It ran. Hang on.
Oh, no.
Will, it's okay. So I actually don't want it to be too perfect anyway.
Oh, is this the gator?
Yes.
Okay.
Let me show you. So kind of do a gator one. Let me stretch this out a little bit. Because if you don't like it, we can take it off, you know. Let me get my magnet.
That's the fun part is.
I know. So it looks kind of like this. And then we'll magnetize it.
What do you guys think? Comments. I need to know. I can never decide for myself.
That's cute.
What do you think?
Oh, that's cute. I like
Okay,
that.
freeze it into place.
I like that a
I do
lot,
too.
actually.
It's very
It's
different.
very different.
Mhm.
It's kind of fun. But
Yes.
at the same time, it's very me. It's very different.
Yes,
like
I
that.
like it. I like them a lot.
I would have never thought of doing like the gator skin French. So that's such a fun idea.
I know.
Now all I need is like a Fendi, and then I'm a gator skin purse.
Yeah, I'm doing his little toenails down
we
here.
should do that. We should do like a designer purse nail,
Yeah, that would be fun.
like the Coco Chanel.
Mm-hmm.
That would be fun.
Okay, let me see what okay. We don't really need it being that big though, do we?
Is the camera off again?
No.
What's going on, Jandy?
Someone's saying, can you turn the camera a little so I can see? But I'm not sure.
Oh, I might have been off frame. That
Oh, maybe we were off frame.
Oh,
We'll try to be on frame more.
because it's, oh, there.
Yeah.
Now that's sorry, guys. What do you think? Yay or nay?
Can they see it? Let's see.
Gator skin French.
I like that it's shiny.
I do too.
Yeah, I like that it's different. It's
And
gonna
I
look
like-
cute, I think.
I like the little negative spaces between it. I
Mhm.
feel like that's just
Extra.
yeah.
I think it's very, very cute.
I like it.
Very different.
But we know that I'm indecisive as hell, so. Oh. Sorry, I'm trying to unlock
You're
my phone
okay.
for you.
You're all right.
I,
This is his little leg and his body.
his body,
Mm-hmm.
the body, yada, yada, yada.
Okay. I need to kind of do a little bit more of a hook on these pointy bits.
His scales.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Edel Weedle. His mama a boozing. Got her best friend Bella snuggling.
And his body goes all the way across. And we're gonna get one of his legs, right?
Yeah.
Or two, or
We're
one
gonna
and a
get
half.
one front and one back.
Got it.
Yes, very cool.
Oh, yay! I'm excited. This is gonna be a fun manicure, I can tell.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
I like all the different tones of green that we're using
Yes.
too. Feels very anti-patriotic, but
Very
still.
different.
And a little Irish
Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it.
Okay, let's get his little foot where it's gonna. We know his foot's gonna come in here.
The gizzard.
King Gizzard.
And we are gonna outline it in
Lizard,
black,
and
so
the
we'll be
lizard
able to
wizard. Yes.
kind of show it a little bit better. Oh, he's a little higher. Is that gonna be okay?
Yeah, it's because my fingers are very much.
Or should I do him higher up here?
No, I want him down towards the tip. It's okay.
Okay. Okay.
It's okay. I know my fingers won't line up perfectly for it, but I kind of like that.
I like it too. I do.
So I
It's
just.
very, very
It's the way
cute.
my
Okay,
hands
nuke
are
that.
shaped. I have very oddly shaped hands.
I think it's very cute.
But I like it. I think this
Yes.
is very fun. I love the gator skin French. I think that
I do too.
such a different.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yep, you're fine whenever you're ready.
My phone locks up so quick because of my job. Because I have work stuff on there, so I apologize.
Okay, you're all right. Okay, I'm
I
gonna
should've
put kind of that middle one in here. And then a couple on the sides. And on the side ones, I'm just gonna kind of stretch it out just a little bit. There we go. And then we'll get our magnet.
Make it shiny.
Mm-hmm.
I like this too because
Okay,
we're
Nick.
still maintaining some of that pink that I love
Yes.
so much.
Yes. Okay, now let's
Now we're gonna
go.
do his booty.
Mhm.
Now, I'm gonna say you gotta get this back leg
Uh-huh.
and
The tail. Yep. I think I'm gonna do the tail first.
Okay, so we're gonna start with the very tip.
Uh-huh. Okay, you should be good.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
I know
we're gonna
they're
do
not
the
gonna line
tail.
up perfect, but I still think it's gonna look super cute.
Oh yeah, I think it'll be very cute.
And you know me, I kind of like those avant-garde,
Very
abstract
different. I do too.
look. So, to me, that's just fun.
Okay.
There you go.
You got it?
Yep.
Okay.
Sorry, I was trying to do it.
You're fine. Yep.
Jandy, can you see okay on the phone? Okay.
Okay.
Your print is very cool and different from a leopard print.
Right?
Ah, see, and I'm a leopard girl too. I'm not gonna lie. I love a good leopard print moment, but I feel like this is different.
Mm-hmm.
Now I kind of want to just do spotted Frenchies with all the different cat eyes. Wouldn't that be fun? Just use
Yes.
the different colored cat eyes and just do little spots.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the inspiration. Jandy, we're gonna have to do your nails again.
Right.
Do you ever feel like I come over here and then she gets ideas and it's like, all right, girl.
Okay, we're gonna come out with his little gator leg
Figure something out.
and his little foot. Let's see, that's the tail.
That's the little back leg.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna have to catch like that little booty crack right there. See it? I don't know if it's a real booty
Yep.
crack, but I was trying to make a point of what area
Yes.
that is.
We'll have to come in with the,
The black.
uh-huh.
By the way, all of these colors are by Madame Glam.
Yes.
I don't know if you told them that, but
Yes, I will actually.
hashtag sponsorship.
Yes.
Sponsor me. There's a King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. Sponsor me. You'll have to tag them when you post these pictures.
Oh,
See
absolutely.
if they respond.
Okay, I think he's super cute so far. Go ahead and nuke that one.
Love it. Okay.
And I love it when we kind of make it your own, you know what I mean?
Yes. I love too that I come in knowing that I want something and then I get to play around and look, and if I don't
Yes.
like something I can say no, change my mind, switch gears.
Uh-oh.
I don't have to be embarrassed or ashamed to say no.
Mm-hmm. No, and you can tell me what you think. Let me see these. No, I need to redo this one.
No?
No, it messed up in the first place, and I was like, well, can I fix it? Or maybe just like do it a little bit different, but no, I like the way it was.
Okay.
So we do kind of a square one. Uh-oh,
Uh-oh.
little hair,
That's probably me. I'm shedding.
a little hair. Again,
I had
it's
to
probably
blow-
the same one.
I had to blow my hair out this morning because my curls wouldn't curl, so.
Oh,
Humidity.
yeah, that'll do it.
Like, I tried my hardest and it was just frizzing. I'm like, all right, fine. I'm getting the round brush. Still frizzy, but at least it's not looking like I put on a bozo wig and stepped out.
A bozo wig.
Yeah. I just dated myself there.
That's so cute.
New trend.
Mm-hmm.
Gator skin nails.
Okay, nuke that one, and we'll get back to the gator over here. Let's go ahead and do the lighter green on his lower mouth.
And his nostrils.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll get his little nostrils in.
You gotta get the nostrils. Gizzard the gator. He's so
Mhm.
cute.
I'm gonna come a little bit lower here. Okay. Now let's do our white to get his little eyes. Go ahead and nuke that one. I guess we can finish our French over here, can't we? And then we'll get our eyes. Okay. Thank you guys for all the hearts. I see them out of the corner of my eye.
Yes, they're loving the manicure.
Yes, I love it.
Love it. I love it when an idea I have comes together.
Yes.
I just knew he'd be cute on a finger. I
Oh,
don't
me
know.
too. He's very cute.
He is.
I'm gonna try to get your thumb in here real quick,
Okay.
and then we'll nuke.
Okay.
That way we'll do it a little bit faster. Thumb, I'm gonna do a little bit more because it's a bigger nail. I'm gonna put a little bit more dots on here, just a little bit. So we'll do one up here.
I'm sorry.
You're okay.
I'm just trying to keep them
Here we
out of the
go.
way.
I know I need to dip back in and get some more. Let me get some more polish here on my plate. There we go. And then we'll do one here, and kind of drag that one out. Just a little bit. There we go. One there, and drag out this one. There we go. Yeah, that looks good being on. I'm gonna make that center one just a little bit bigger. Am I in the? No, I'm not in the shot. There we go. I was like, am I over too far? Okay.
Did we already magnet my other finger?
I think so. Let me look again, though. Yes. Okay.
Okay,
Nuke.
and then nigger.
Mhm.
Okay. Oh, hold on. Beep.
Yep, there we go. There we go. All right, let me wipe off my little roundy tool here. This will do our eyes. Get my white out. I'm gonna put the tiniest bit of white on my palette. because we don't need too much of that. And then we're gonna need a little bit of black too, so I'll put a little bit of black. All right. Okay, let's get our eyeballs. Okay, eyeballs are gonna kind of just go right in the center here. Like that. Okay, nuke. Nuke.
Oh, I'm used to having to give you the hands
You're
back
okay,
and
because I can put
forth.
my, while you're in there with that one, I'm gonna go ahead and put my top coat on this one.
Okay.
And then we'll be done with this hand. Boop. Get my top coat. Where am I shiny? Here we go. Yeah, they look very cute. Here, kind of back.
I was,
They'll be really cute with the gator.
yeah, and it doesn't, and until you keep look, well, until I keep looking at it, I didn't even really notice necessarily that it was
Gator
shiny.
print. Yeah.
When I look, when the light
It's
would
so
hit it, you would
subtle.
see it.
Here we go. Yeah, I really like that a lot.
Yeah.
It's very pretty.
It's, like I said, something I would not have thought of,
Uh-huh.
but now that I see it, it's like, why haven't I seen this before?
Yep.
This is cute.
I like it a lot.
Would look cool with a leopard print too.
Yeah, it would look cool with leopard print, huh?
Or the tortoise
The
shell.
tortoise, that's what I was thinking.
Oh, the tortoise shell? Yeah.
Yeah, the tortie
Uh-huh.
would be cute too.
Okay, nuke that one. And let's get to finish our gator over here. All right, so here he is so far. I might go a little bit lighter on his mouth. Let me grab one shade lighter here.
Just because it blended so much.
Blended just a little bit
Yeah.
too much here.
Yeah, his mouth is a pretty bright green.
I know. I'm going a little brighter than what his mouth is on the thing, but I think it'll still be really cute.
Okay.
So I kind of just need to follow where I laid this down before. Okay, nuke that one. Yes, and here's our final on these. Aren't those cute? They are so cute. Yeah, they're real pretty. I like this a lot. What do you guys think? Very cute. Okay,
I love it.
let's finish our gator.
Okay.
Here we go. Let's get his eyes. I'm all, here we go.
Here we go.
This is the
Okay,
serious part.
this
This
is
is where we got to get our lines in.
This is where we draw the lines.
Yes. This is where
where
the
the
rubber
art
hits the
comes-
road,
yeah.
baby. Okay, I'm going to zoom you guys in. So that way you can stress.
Stress along with her.
Yeah, stress along with me here.
I'm not looking. These are one of those times that I can't look. Otherwise, I'll be like, eek.
Okay, nuke him real. Well, actually, you don't need to nuke him. I'll just zap him. Hold on.
Oh, remember?
Yeah.
Me, 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 as Heidi likes to say.
I don't want his eyes going
I
anywhere.
wasn't calling you. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
now I'm going to try to outline him. Very, very, very thinly. Okay.
Don't forget his little nose.
Oh, I won't
holes.
forget his nose.
I don't know why, but I love his little nose holes. They're so cute.
I do too. Okay, I gotta try to go down this. Right here. Okay, now we're gonna do the
Are you
nose
cursing
holes.
my tiny nail beds?
Mm-mm.
You rascal.
One nose hole.
Was that Rascal or Crawford?
Two nose hole.
Get off my little one.
Did I do it too much? Let me think.
Having a good time.
They do sound like they're having fun.
Oh, they jumping on trampoline.
Let me do this again.
Do people still own those?
Mm-hmm.
Remember, we used to have one when I was younger. I loved it.
I
You'd
know.
Squirt it with a water hose to make it super slick.
I'm gonna freeze him into place here in a second, so we don't lose our work. Let me do it now.
They have a net around them now, though.
Oh,
A little less dangerous.
come on. Where's the fun in
Now
that?
I'm gonna do his nose. Okay, I'm gonna do one dot there
We would have just tried to jump over the net.
and one dot
Lean back out.
right here. I'm wondering, can you see that real well? I feel like it's losing the shape. Hang on. We're gonna get it. Let me get my other little dotty tool. Let me see here. Hang on. Okay, I've got down the center of his mouth. Let me do the top part of his mouth real quick. Hang on.
Can I peek?
Mm-hmm. He's cute. It's just trying to get it small enough.
I was gonna ask you, is it just that it's too small? To
No,
get that
I think we can get it. We can get it. We can get it. I'm determined.
At this point, you're determined.
I know I can do better. Yeah. So we're gonna
I'd
keep
become
trying.
an experiment.
Mm-hmm.
Holding all my calls.
We just got to get tinier with it. That's all.
Great job with the nail art.
Thank you. He teeny tiny.
And language is
Oh,
There we go. Okay, it's coming along.
Oh.
Let me zap him real quick.
so no butt heads this time? Mocking your nail art? What?
at the beginning, but nobody
Nice.
next to him. So.
Nice.
Okay, look, guys. So far, now I just got to get his nostrils. And I think I'm going to do. I'm gonna do his nostrils in. Oh. Let me think. I'm gonna do his nostrils in green. I think it will stand out more, that lighter green. And try to do like a little bitty hole in the center. How about that?
I can't.
See what you think. I know, I was gonna say, let me try to get them smaller, but
I don't like it.
I know. Let me get.
I don't like it.
We're gonna get it. We'll get him.
I don't like his mouth. His mouth looks very.
Oh, you don't like his mouth?
No, his mouth looks like a lizard. Look at it. He looks like a gecko. Don't you think?
No. Wait, do you not like this part of the mouth?
Hold on. It's
The black part?
I think maybe it's the way that the black is so, because it's so
Yeah,
tiny.
it's the black. Yeah, it's the black.
Because it's so tiny. It looks like he's got a weird mouth
It's the
there.
black. Mm-hmm.
All right, how do we do this without the awkwardness?
Oh, well, we're going to get rid of this first.
Goodbye.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the other option is, hold on. Gizzard gator face. So, you could do this one.
Oh, that's cute, too. Yeah, we might be able to do that one.
Do you
Let me
want to try
see.
that instead?
Yeah, she's got another face we're going to look at and see what you guys think.
And maybe we do his face on 3 fingers or on 2 fingers, and then the rest of them the gator French. What do you think?
Yeah. I like his eyes. Do you like his eyes?
His eyes are okay.
Okay, I
yes.
like his eyes.
But I'm just wondering if we just do the face, if that would be where you can catch the detail. There is a little bit more detail because there's red in there because his mouth is open and he has toofies. But
Yeah, let me see what
you
we can
tell
do.
me.
Let's see.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to
No,
give
you're
us
not.
options.
Don't worry about it whatsoever.
Because I know my nail beds are tiny.
Yeah, you might want to get her because Rascal's the one barking too. Edie! They'll get into it. Okay. Alrighty. Let's do this. We may just not outline him in black. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As long as it still looks really cute. Okay, this comes straight out from the middle of the eye, so. Okay. And then right underneath the eyes, it just kind of continues. Straight. Okay. Let's do a little bit further. All right. Then we're going to switch to the lighter. I'm going to actually zap this again.
Ooh, look at that baby glow.
I know. Okay. Then we're going to do, let's see, this kind of goes in like a little circle. I'm going to do the bottom first.
Eat it.
And it also just kind of comes straight out. And then a little bit by the green. Okay, he's cute. He's getting cuter. Okay, look at that real quick and see, do you like that so far? I think he's cute. What do you think so far?
He's very cute.
Okay, let's zap him. Okay, then let's go in with the dark green again, and I'm just gonna put it right, oh, make it in the picture. Right at the very bottom of this one. Just like that. Okay.
Let me see.
Yep. I'm gonna go ahead and zap him.
I don't like it.
Are you busy? What
I'm
happened?
serious. I don't know.
I know what happened. Was it the dark green?
I don't know. I don't know what it is. It looks too cartoonish.
Well, he does look cartoonish. What do you mean he looks too cartoonish?
I don't know. I think it's because it's so tiny that it's not recognizable.
You don't think that's recognizable as a gator?
No. I don't.
Are you serious?
I am. I don't know why. I'm sorry.
No, do you just want to do this then?
Let's just do this. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. It didn't take us
I think
but a
it's
second.
because it's my tiny nail beds. I really do. It's because there's not enough area to get the image where it's visible. Do you know what I mean?
I do know what you
Like,
mean. You do have,
You
do
had
have short nails.
You had the idea of
Little
what
nails.
I wanted, but my nails.
He's so cute though.
Tandy, your nail beds are bigger than mine, so you're getting the gizzard gator at some point.
Okay, she's decided she just wants to do the
I'm
scales.
sorry.
That's okay. Don't worry about it.
My nail tech will beat me later on.
No, it's not but a second.
I know. I'm sorry.
We can do this.
Well, and truth be told, that's the beauty of this. Sometimes I have a wonderful idea, and once
Yes.
it starts, it's my nail beds. They're too small.
Well, and
I don't have the surface area to get what I want on there to give it the.
it could be a difference of thought because yes, I think he looks extremely cartoonish. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That could be how I see him.
So I'm still saying that these are king gizzard inspired because I'm going for gator print.
Yes,
So we're
yes.
still king gizzard inspired, but
Yes.
et tu brute.
Did I have?
Tiny nail beds?
It's okay.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it
I
is.
hate my nails.
Still though, you'll have the gator print on there.
I know, and that will be fun. And it is
Yes.
a very beautiful, beautiful gator print.
Yes,
So I still have something fun, but
exactly.
they nab it.
Okay. And that's why we have that bottom layer on there. Like if we need to start over, then it's not a big deal. We have the
Is
under.
everybody in the chat yelling at me? I'm sorry.
No, I'm sure they're not.
I'm sorry.
They're probably like, yeah, her gator was not coming out good.
No, I saw where you were going with it. I think if my nail beds were bigger so that you could get the detail in there.
Yes.
That's the problem, is that my nail beds are so small
Yes,
for you to get
it
the
could
detail.
be.
It was getting squished, and it
Yes.
just made it feel very cartoonish to me.
Yes, and it can, because there are some artists who are extremely good at like the teeny tiny
Yeah.
details. I'm not quite there yet.
Well,
I try my best.
you were doing really good. I'm not knocking your
Yes,
skills.
I know,
just,
I know.
On
You
my
know where
nail
I
bed,
am
I
with
did not
everything.
like it, so.
Yes. Let me see if I remove too much or anything. Whoops, we back up.
Extreme close.
There we go. Okay. Now what I'm gonna do, she's still got a good amount on her nail, so let me just go back over it. I'm gonna use our protein bond, go back over it with that milky white on just
The ones
on
that we
just
filed.
these, yep.
I'm sorry.
No, you were fine, you know. It's okay. Okay.
If my nail beds were bigger, it was coming out cute.
I
It
know,
just-
I know. Sometimes we don't know till we
Do we try?
yes, till we get on it.
Yeah. And the outlining in the black, because my nails were so small, was just making it look squished. And
Yes.
We were
I agree
gonna-
with the black. I definitely thought
yeah.
it was too tiny to do the black outline. But I did think he was cute though.
He was. Had my nails been just this much. Maybe if we were just doing thumbnails, his face on my thumbs. Maybe we'll try that next time.
His body's so cute though too.
I know. He's a cute little gator.
Yes. Well, what I can do is I'll keep working on him, and then
Okay.
if we ever want to do the thumbs,
Okay.
I'll show you as good as I can get it,
Okay.
and then you just let
That's
me
fine.
know.
You keep practicing him.
Yes,
Because
and
I
then-
think he would make for a very fun manicure.
Mm-hmm.
So even if we can get him on my thumbs, where we do
Yes.
head on one side and tail butt on the other.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I
and
think
then
that
we
would
do
be
the
cute.
black with the green chrome on
Okay,
the rest
go
of
in
the
the nuker
nails.
with that
would
one.
be kind of cute.
Yeah. Okay,
I'm sorry.
No,
I feel
you're fine.
bad.
Don't feel bad. At least you're not gonna have to wear him.
Time.
Well, that doesn't matter. It's okay.
It does to me.
No, don't feel like that. Okay, come out with your hand.
Oh,
She gonna get you.
No, Bella's trying to steal Crawford's bed, and Crawford's sleeping.
Crawford, you're gonna have to share
Crawford,
your
sweet
bed.
baby.
Hold on,
She
there's a
does
hair.
not want to share.
You can lie there, that's fine.
Crawford's, damn it, I don't want to cuddle. No means no. Oh, they're just a baby. Maybe we should get you a baby Bjorn. Yeah. Yeah, Rick saw somebody with a corgi in a backpack online and he was like, yeah. Oh, do you want to see my other thumb?
I think I got this one.
They had a purse hanging on
Yeah.
the bar and had the dog in the purse, but had
Okay, let me
little
do your
legs
pinky.
down
Yeah.
so they could get their nails.
We bought something that you suspend to do their toenails because Bowser and Raya fight Rick so much.
It worked.
It does, but it is a pain for us to suspend it. So what we do is we get a old shower rod and we hang it between two of our chairs because they're bar height.
Okay.
And then they just, it's like their toes are only this far off the ground. Raya howls like we are torturing her the whole time. And Bowser, like, limp, like, what, until you start messing with his feet. And then he goes balls to the wall, like, wants to attack everything and everybody. I'm like, are you kidding me? These are my dogs.
She does this,
Yeah.
so you can't ever get it. Even
Good.
if you're thinking, I'll just do it as
Yes.
fast as I get on. No, by the time she does it, it's gone.
Yeah. And then we have to be careful. Raya has 2 black toenails. And of course, those are the ones
Let me get a
that
little bit more of
she
this.
always, and you're like, seriously, this is the one I have to be worried about.
Romeo used to holler and carry on. People take him up to just PetSmart and
Yeah.
get it done. He'd be screaming and howling and losing. People are all looking and he's fine, he's fine.
Yeah.
He's losing his
He's a
mind.
drama queen.
Oh, it was ridiculous.
Yeah.
I was like, "The one they hadn't even touched you yet. I don't know what you're hollering about."
Yeah.
now."
Yeah.
I miss Romeo.
It was such a weenie.
Copper used to do that. You just go to act like you were going to touch her paw, and she'd go, ah. We're like, really? Really?
Yep.
And then we took her to the groomers for the longest time to get them to shave her because of the way her coat was. And they'd always look at us like, you're going to shave her? You're not supposed to shave double-coated dogs. And we're like, she's got the strangest double coat that we had ever seen it. During the summer, it would mat up so bad no matter how much we brushed. So, yeah, shave her. And she'd come out, we called them Pembroke PJs. And she'd come out and look at you, and I swear it was like, I am going to poop in your shoes later on. And we did that for a few summers until the last time I took her, we got her home, she had fleas. So I called the groomer that had done it, and they said, oh, bring her back and we'll give her a flea dip. And I said, no, you will not. She's never had fleas. Never in her little life has she ever had fleas. And you're not flea dipping my dog. What you're gonna do is refund me because my dog went in there with no fleas. She came home with fleas. And luckily she was on that stuff, you know, that kills them, but they have to bite them for that to work. So,
And you've got fleas in your house.
well,
that you've gotta
exactly.
deal with.
Exactly. So what I had to do was out in the driveway wash her with Dawn dishwashing detergent to get those off of her. And it was a nightmare.
It is. Yeah.
Fleas, once your dogs get them, it's almost impossible to get rid of them. And then they're telling me, well, that she couldn't have got it from here. It must have been from the parking lot. I'm sorry, there's fleas on the concrete now? Fleas are just out there? Bravo 1, this is Eagle. The nest has landed. I repeat, the nest has landed.
Okay, Nick. Nick,
Looks like we've got nice fur coming in. Double coat. I repeat, double coat. Alpha Squad Bravo, come in. I mean, can you just see this? The dog, please, hanging out on the. Got it from the stupid parking lot. I was so mad. Rick got home. He said, "What's wrong?" And I told him, and he said, "Well, are they going to give you your money back?" And I said, "No, they refused." So we called American Express, told them what had happened.
Okay,
American
should be good.
Express called them and said, "You're going to give them a refund," and they did. Yep.
She's got some on her finger, so I'm gonna use this to get it off. You're okay. Just a tiny
I'm
bit.
shiny.
Yes. It'll come off in the wash.
Yeah,
It all comes out in the wash.
it will. I've got lots of stuff to do today, so it'll come
Okay.
off.
Alrighty, let's get our top coat on. They're very pretty.
Yes, they are. So we went for gator, and we ended up with gator skin.
I know, which is perfect. Looks good,
I
yeah.
like it. I think it's really different. I dig it.
I do too. I like it a lot. And I like the color too.
Yeah, I do too. That's really fun.
Okay. Okay, new.
Oh, you got lots of people saying hi that we missed.
Oh, hello, everybody. Thank you, sugar.
Oh.
Okay, let's see one hand. Okay, we're going to take a picture. So I'm going to let you guys kind of come with us for the ride here. Let's see. I know we're going to do a video of you. So she's got on a shirt from the same people.
King Gizzard and the Lizard
Yep.
Wizard.
So we're going to do a picture like that. But before that, we're also going to do one just here on the table. Let me grab a backdrop real quick. And we'll take one. Okay, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna slide a couple different ones up underneath you.
Okay.
And guys in the chat, if you feel like typing, let me know which background looks best. And then I'll know kind of which one we're gonna go with. But otherwise I'll just kind of put it, here we go, we'll put your ring. How about your ring on
I
top?
wore my jewelry today.
Yes, so I've got this sparkly background, which I think is pretty. I've never used it. There we go. You like that one too, Jandy?
Oh,
I'll just kind of move you around, and then I can take like a screenshot. Yeah, there you go.
scooch my Pandora down a little bit.
Your what?
Pandora, the bracelet.
Oh, you said Pandora. I was like, who's Pandora?
That's my bracelet. Scooch it down a
Yes.
little bit. There you go.
That's very
Because
cute.
I wore it too, so that we'd have just some fun jewelry
Yes.
in the shot.
Yeah, I'm gonna move this around so that way you guys can see from different angles.
Oh.
One just fell. It's okay. I'll pick it up. So there's this background. This one, we're going to call it the sparkly background. Let's call it background A, okay?
I like that.
Let's do background B and see what you guys think. Hang on one sec.
I know.
Oh, it did?
It did.
Huh.
It kind of gave it a green, like,
Okay, this is background 2. This is going to be, we're going to do this side of it. Okay, you'll just lay your hand up there with it, kind of messy. There you go. This is background 2. It's just kind of a little blanket.
Or we could do like a, there we go, a little gathering moment so they can peep that thumbnail real good. Look like I'm clinging to my blankie.
Yes. Okay, let me see what we're gonna do. Here, put your hand like this if you would. There you go.
Yep,
You want to put it up over?
yep, like that.
Okay, there you go.
Like that. There we go.
Background 2,
Trying to
okay.
give it just a very like avant-garde noir look. I kind of like that too.
Okay, and then background 3, so we got one more.
Did you take screenshots?
We are going to. I'm gonna do it after. Okay, where's background 3's on the floor. Jandy, can I get you to grab background 3 for me?
I don't want to use my shoe.
I'm gonna show them your shirt too real quick so they can see. Put your fingers up there by your shirt and I'll kind of show you guys how we're going to do. We'll do a little video kind of like this where I'll zoom in and oh, we're very cute. Okay, now this is background 3. Just a plain matte. There you go. Plain matte black.
I like the first one personally, but
Okay. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I greatly appreciate it. If you enjoyed this kind of content, if you will remember to hit the like button and subscribe, and I would love to have you on future shows here, and we will see you soon. I'll take some more photos and post them over to Instagram and TikTok and whatnot. Okay. All right, I will catch